I'll go by my countdown. And I think we're live. So now you can go.
All right. Hey, everyone. I'm glad you could join us. This is Skin and Bones featuring Mo Nose and myself. And we are here today to go over the not only the VeVe drop today, the spectacular Spider-Man, but also the DC drop that's going to happen afterwards. How are you doing, Mo?
Fucking bored, man. I can't believe I'm getting ready to collect Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 64. It's a key comic, right? Key
right.
/ Grail comic.
Yeah, it's a key, absolutely,
Yeah.
in nobody's mind. But I have not decided yet, so I'm just setting up my stuff here. I'm kind of waiting to see what chat has to say about it. Let me put up a poll real quick. See who's going to go for this, because these polls already they seem to do well. So, are you going for today's comic? Do you like how I say it as I type it? All right. I guess a question mark would be good too.
Oh, reinforcement theory, my friend. Shout out to Cass. What's going on, Cass?
Hey, all right. Yeah, we got we're streaming on what, Twitch and Kick, or just oh no, here we go. Here he is.
Twitter and Kick.
Twitter. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks, Cass, for coming by.
Fuck Twitch.
All right, so we've got a comic. It's got 5,000 editions. First mint is gonna be 158. What do you think? Is that going to matter? I mean, my opinion is we just had two 1,000 comics. One of them, which was good in my opinion. Can this do well? I just feel like it might get over 350, and of course, not professional advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I don't see the common uncommon doing well. Maybe not even the rare, even with 5,000. And we got Alejandro here. Yeah, he says go for it. Why not with 5,000? And that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, I have the gems. Do I take the risk? Although my luck has not been very good lately. On the other hand, yours has been okay, Mo, right?
Well, I forgot to go for the last one. Yeah, I mean, waitlist has been pretty good to me. I don't know about this comic. I mean, I might go for it just because I got those damn gems burned a hole in my account. But I think people might go for it just based on the hype of, with the VeVe-verse, people getting able to talk about it a little bit. There's been some spaces. I saw Danny the Bold at the video. I got to watch that. I mean, it sounds like it's cooler than the showroom, but I saw a few people ask about the comics, and it seems like it's a resounding no. But
as far as putting them
in, putting them out, because I guess they want to. Again, now this is all hearsay because I'm not in the VeVe-verse.
Right.
From what people were saying, and I don't even know who's in and who's not and who's lying or whatever, but what I saw through the threads were that they're trying to hold them back to promote the use of posters, which I would make sense, because you don't want the posters just to be flipped upside down for a fucking shelf, right? You want to be able to sell them a shelf, right? I mean, that's, you can't sell a shelf if the poster becomes a shelf and you just put the comic on, right? It all works hand in hand. But
and the mints,
that is the case.
And they want to show
and display the mints, right? So I mean, I think. What was the original plan from Dan, if I'm not mistaken, was like a glass box in the showroom that had like a thing on it with the mint number? Wasn't that
it was something like that. And it was, now, did you have to have like the master? Did you have to be a master collector to get some of that stuff?
No, because there was none of that back then. This was this is going back, I want to say like last November, not even the one that just passed, the previous November. When he was like, oh yeah, well, it's in testing right now. It should be coming out relatively soon. And then it was like, yep, now we're working on the VeVe-verse. Now,
everything.
No love the comics. So
all I can say is I know that you feel like there's some excitement in the market. Just be careful.
No, I told you I felt a change. I felt a change.
I'm sorry. I'm getting it wrong. He felt a change. But here's the thing. I've been trying to sell stuff. Nobody's buying anything. I know Fromy said, I think yesterday he had a tweet. He believes that the Hulk and Wolverine's coming out. If that's the case, then there's already a gem squeeze right now. So my suggestion to anyone out there, if you don't need gems, don't sell. You are going to sell at the bottom. I was kind of testing the market. I mean, I sold a secret rare Star Wars poster. It was like 145 for like, I don't know, I think $70. Whatever, I got 62 after fees, just to see if it would sell, how low I had to go. It's a hard market. I've been able to sell two things at a very low price, so you're going to take a big loss right now. Hopefully that's right, that it's just because of the hype for the Hulk comic and maybe Wolverine. But be careful. I have been seeing it hard to sell stuff for a little while. I know Mr. V said that also. So just be careful out there. And we got MX Vibes in here. Good to see you. OG Vault, he got a job. He wanted to have steady pay. You know, his pay on YouTube and all that stuff was always going up and down, unpredictable. And I like living in a box, so it doesn't really matter. I can do nothing, right? So,
I mean, content creation's hard. I mean, most people can't cut it. So, I mean, you ride it out as long as you can, and if you can't make it work and pivot and learn how to funnel people correctly, I mean, sometimes you got to do it. You got to go back to the real world. I mean, I enjoy the real world personally, but nowadays I tend to not agree with most of it. So, I actually do like my life on the internet a little bit better. But making content, if you want to monetize it, especially again, different strokes for different folks. When you start bringing, you know, families and houses and things like that into the equation, you know, some people's needs and wants, you know, they change basically. So, you know, it's a rough road, man. I mean, someone like me, it's way easier to sit around and, you know, make what I make. I also work online from the get-go. So doing content for me is just kind of like icing on the cake.
Well, you do a good job, and you're good with statistics, so you're not just. And Vault did a good job selling stuff, especially during the big market. But like you actually,
no, but I mean my actual job. Like I never tell you, my actual job is not making content. I do like reviews. I do like basically I do a lot of like user testing stuff. So I test websites and I do shit like this, and I basically just get paid per gig. It's like a gig-based work, and you know what? Though you do that 10, 15 times a day. I mean, you could be looking at like anywhere from $10 to $150.
Exactly.
But you know, if your main priority is content, especially when it's fucking VeVe,
oh, Lord,
I mean, because you know, it's hard, man. It's hard to pigeonhole yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you. And by the way, guys, we got about 2 minutes, a little under 2 minutes to get on the wait list. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see if it makes a difference. I'm gonna wait this time. I don't think it does. I tried it before, but I'll get on the wait list. I'll wait. Backdoor kicks. Here we go again. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Diamond hands, maybe not diamond hands today. Yeah, it's hard. Just like, especially now, I don't even make. Hey, the biggest bro, good to see you. I have made content because like I'll make it for 100 people watch it, maybe 200 if it's a big drop. It's a lot of work. I'd rather do this live stuff. I've got much better things, better irons in the fire than making, you know, those type of content that take a while. Unfortunately, I really like doing it, but there's no money in it. So here we are. I'd rather do this and talk to a skeleton friend and my friends in chat than make the content.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever catch me on the internet being like, "Hi guys, today we're gonna go over," please just fucking shoot me. I don't even mean in a video game at this point. Just take me out.
Right,
all right.
Right.
Just take me out because I don't enjoy scripts and pre-made content. It's just I grew up with improv. I grew up in that background, that atmosphere. I don't really give a shit what your script says. Give me an outline. Give me an outline. Tell me the scene, and let's just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? And
he's right.
So he's kind of worked out well for me.
He's helped teach me some stuff too. I know we did one video where it was kind of scripted, but he's like, let's just try to do it all in one run. Let's have a little, you know, baseline of information, and it went pretty well. When you try to script it too much, oh my god, it does not do well. I mean, could you imagine like that Cubathon? If that had been really scripted, it would have been horrible.
I know. Would have been a lot of like, yeah. Right, so, wait, where is my spot again? You know, it's freaking, it's weird, it's awkward. Nobody wants to watch that shit. So
no, they don't. We got Mustus Bustus, Tony Dolce. Thanks guys for coming to see us. Waitlist is open, depending on if your device is a little delayed. I'm going to wait a little bit to do it.
Yeah, wow, super delayed right there.
Yeah, it's like 10 seconds on certain devices. 5,000 comics total. 158 is the first mint. And we do have, we'll put up the mint list if you want it. LD Live is here. Boo, good to see you. Wonder if we'll have our friend Joey in here. I know who he is. I know a lot more information than he thinks I know about him. So let's see if we can mess around.
We got them IP sniffers, man.
Yeah. You know, like I said the other day.
Page now.
I know, right? Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
True.
And that
Or
works
you,
for a
or who
lot
you
of
blow.
things. Right. It's not just jobs, it's other fun things that you might want or need. But anyways, let's see. What drop are we excited about this weekend? Are we including the Friday drop of this poster? Because I hope not. Did you see this, Mo? The Disney poster, the Disney princess. I didn't know
Oh,
we needed it.
the new shelf collection. Yeah. That looks all right, I guess.
I'm
How
just
much are they?
quickly 30. So at least that's a start. Now I do like one's 200. Are they? Let's see. The secret rare. They're all secret rares. They're 2 secret rares. Those are 250. I like that number, except I've got one that has 200 that isn't worth very much. 500 on ultra rare. So I mean, at least they got the. And again, sorry guys, I'm looking down. 410.
I can't load the website, so at least I brought up the the fucking Minty Press.
Yeah, this is like not very many. So I mean, at least they've got that. I can 1,000 on. Is this considered a common? Hold on. Yeah, the rare has 1,000. Then your 410, 410, 250, 250. Not a huge amount. Still more than the amount of people using the app. So you got backdoor kicks. Oh wait, it's to be the 11th. Say the 11th. Oh, tomorrow. He said tomorrow.
The pencil's tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, pencil's tomorrow. Okay.
The pencil tomorrow. That one I'm gonna get. The following week I'm gonna buy that one. So I'm not too happy about that.
Let's see. What else do we have going on this weekend? Have we actually gotten more information? I've been super busy, guys. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm sure people will be excited about it in chat. I mean, you got the Hal Jordan Green Lantern. I guess from a collectible perspective, it looks pretty cool, but not for me. And Sunday, everyone first thought it was Wolverine, and it was talking about Weapon X because of some cryptic tweets, but it turned out to be the X-Wing. Man, my Star Wars knowledge is getting good. I believe it's the X-Wing. I'm not even looking this up, Chad. You can see my screen right here. I'm doing this from memory. I think it's the X-Wing, right? And that's Luke's. Is that Luke's primary vehicle against the fight of the dark side?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I've been so busy. I was working on the house again yesterday that I literally haven't checked. I've had no time to check stuff. So I'm just pulling this up to kind of see. So yeah, I mean, I guess they've done that before though. Okay, here we go. Yep. Let's see. Armed with 4 laser cannons and 2 proton torpedo launchers, Luke Skywalker X-Wing can take on anything the Empire throws at it. So I wonder how many there's going to be. It'll be interesting if it's like cool animated. We've done ships before and they didn't sell out.
Actually, on that note, somebody had asked David on one of the tweets about if it would have sounds interactability about pew pew and stuff, and I believe David's response was yes.
Okay.
So
could make a difference.
Like the Iron Man, where you can like tap in, like actually fire the hands, you know what I'm saying, to like add some interactivity to it. I mean, if there's something like that to it, I mean, you know.
I feel like we should have the biggest bro jump on right now. I certainly wouldn't hate that because it looks like he knows everything that's going on this week. And I apologize, guys. It's trying to sell a house before the school starts here. You get more money that way, or at least that's what I've been told. So super busy doing this and a few other things. So
nobody cares about your $1 million flips, Boomer. Talk about Aquaman #1. Let's talk about ASM. Let's talk about Gunslinger Spawn. Let's talk about the pencil. Let's talk about the villains. All right.
Hey, I want to talk about this $1 million flip because if I had that, I don't think I'd be here. I would not be here. Actually, I would still be here, but yeah, that would be nice. $1 million home flip. Wow. Especially here in the Midwest. That buys you a lot.
We'd be on a much nicer set. Let's put it that way.
Right. That's exactly. I wouldn't be in the basement shoved in a corner while Shelby Cobra is in the office I gave her a year ago. Lucky her.
Yeah, I'm a puppet and you're in a fucking closet. We're not really we're not really off to the best start, but you know.
Well, I did come out of the closet. She at least did throw me downstairs. So I am in the man cave. Yeah, if you guys are flipping, you can see here 158 is gonna be the first mint. I don't know. I have it on there twice. I'm dyslexic, I guess, or just dumb.
And I don't pre-approve anything apparently. So.
Yeah, right. I did this at the last minute. That's why there was an issue and that happened. 616, of course. I always like Disney numbers. So 1901, Walt's birthday. 1923. If you can get those at floor, get them, flip them. 1922. Now all of a sudden it's big, even though I've always known about it. That's a good mint to get. 1939, Timely Comics, which was Marvel, before Marvel. 1962's when Spider-Man at first appearance, obviously AF-15. 1963 is his own comic. That first debut, 1982 for this, 5,000. If you want to go for the movies, yikes, 2004. I used to have them. I didn't have them on this, but you may want to go for some of the movies too.
The movies? Who the hell goes to the movies anymore?
Yeah, right. Well, I guess they go to Barbie and Oppenheimer.
That or they watch him, on F movies.
Yeah, right.
But actually, no. Somebody, I think it was Arcade talking about it too. And again, these are things you have to do in the modern world to get people to leave their fucking house, because it is cool. Again, Disney Plus is doing it with the TV stuff, augmented reality. But when you go to the movie theater, you can take your phone and I guess I don't know if we ever figured out if it was based on movies you've seen or if it's like a drop you get when you go to the theater. I don't know if he ever actually figured that out, but I mean, either way, it's cool because you're going to the movie theater and now you're getting this, VR, AR experience, I guess, depending how you're looking at it, whatever type of viewer. And you can basically change the theater. You know what I mean? So we'll basically be able to have a world where it's like going to see Jurassic Park, 76, and it's like you're in Jurassic Park, you know what I'm saying? There might just be a T-Rex that goes flying by the screen at some point, and that's going to be cool. People thought 3D was cool back in the day.
See, 3D. What was the weird guy?
Like real 3D, not those weird
not
ass
the
TVs
red
that
and
came
blue.
out. I am talking about the red and blue. That's when that shit
yeah.
was cool. Because you could actually, what you could do is you could manipulate film. Because my dad used to work with film a lot. So he would manipulate the film and he would basically make red channels and blue channels and he would create like his own 3D content. And then he would just take red and blue cellophane, fucking, make some cardboard sunglasses or whatever, and just boom, now you got 3D. So that technology, man, it's just in a new generation. With AR and VR, it'd be sick. Oh, Jaws 3D, hell yeah.
Jaws 3D. I was trying to think of who did the Smellathon. The guy who did all the weird movies in the 70s, like
it's about Weird Al.
No, not Weird Al. I can't think of the director. He does a lot of Flamingo. He had that. Oh my god, I can't think of it. Anyways, he had like
Weird Al smell.
It was like 1976, and you went in the movie and he had a little card. I wasn't alive then. You would scratch and it would tell you when to sniff it and stuff. So people have been experimenting with stuff like that all the time. John, there we go. Thank you, Joe Rubacabra. He's got it. John Waters. John
Waters. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
But I mean, actually, what you just said is really cool. I like the idea when VeVe was, buy your tickets early, get a free NFT.
Well, that's a good way to get people. Yeah. Well, that's good, but that's a good way to get people to VeVe though. Like that's actually a good way to people indoors, not necessarily leave the house, because they're going to the movie theater, and maybe they don't even realize that they're getting a VeVe comic, but they just happen to buy the ticket a certain way, and they're like, "Oh, promotional code." Totally. Okay, cool. What's VeVe? Oh shit, they got Amazing Fantasy number 15 on here, and they have this and that.
Well,
so I don't
know. They didn't get it, and it leaves less mints out there, which is what happened to the Italian version of the Jurassic Park
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and stuff like that, man. It's all these different cross promotional ways to bring people in, and also, like I said, get people out, man. Like get people out into the real world. Go into the theaters and actually talking to people again, because
at
the end of the day, that might be more important than all this NFT bullshit.
I mean,
go out and have a conversation, man.
Go interact with some people. Maybe get some women. Take a girl home with you. Let's see. Whatever.
Hey. We don't. Everybody's in the girls. Everybody's in the girls.
I don't care who they're into. Just go out and go into whoever you're into. Whatever happened to the Guardians of the Galaxy poster? There was a poster, wasn't there? That is a good question. The biggest bro, if you're still here, I mean, he's obviously the man with a plan. He's got all the information. I don't know what happened to that. That's interesting. I do remember that there was going to be a poster, but I don't remember what the release date was going to be on that. Maybe they're going to drop it with the pencil, if we're lucky. Yeah, that's
pencil drop.
I wonder. Okay, so far we've got 61% going for it. If past this prologue, I think if you join the wait list, you're going to get it. I think you can get as many as you want, but we'll see. And of course, we do have the DC comic Aquaman #1 today. So you think, did you go for this earlier or no?
I went for the early one, yeah. Anybody, I was curious if anybody in chat went for it. Hey, Captain Obvious. Good morning, Captain.
Here. Good to see you.
Hooked up to the coffee IV. When you're done with that, bring it back my way so I can plug myself back in, because I'm running low on coffee.
I'm still waiting for Chris Coffee to send us some free coffee. You know, maybe we could have it up on the screen. I don't know. It's just an idea. But anyways.
I have high standards for coffee.
Well, the thing I like is that he roasts his own stuff. And if he doesn't burn it like Starbucks, I'm sure it's good.
So well, I enjoy roasting things too, so it better be good.
Right. Well, we'll find.
But yeah, I did go for Aquaman #1. I got a rare mint number 64. I didn't get in too quickly. Don't even know how many. I typically go for Jordan Gate with 23. But I don't think I went anywhere near that today, honestly. I might have went like 10. So yeah, I got Epic number 64.
Epic or rare? You said
Epic. Sorry, did I say rare? I'm sorry.
You said rare. Epic. Wow, Epic. Good job. So that's going to be worth something at least, and you probably won't sell it.
Well, I probably should sell it.
I'd say you probably should sell it right away and buy it back.
Yeah, I just buy it and bail it back. That was weird. Sell it and buy it back. I wasn't even trying to flip those letters around. Aren't you the one that's dyslexic?
No, I'm not. I might have joked about it. I'm not really dyslexic.
Oh, well, you can't make jokes about it because I don't feel bad. But I think I might be after that one.
Right. We got the biggest bro. He likes. So you've had Chris Coffee's stuff, and I think I said this on a tweet once. In Louisiana, they've got PJ's Coffee, and that was the only place that could beat out Starbucks, like in the whole country. I actually almost opened the PJ's Coffee and Wine Bar in Florida. Didn't work out. I actually really got far to do it. But their coffee was good. So if he couldn't make a living in Louisiana doing that with coffee, he must have some good coffee. At least from what I know. Of course, this is going back 15 to 16 years ago.
What's that damn, was it Go Collect comic?
Yeah, Go Collect. In fact, I think we might have the actual 9.8 on Discord. Let me go check.
I knew I looked it up and I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, so it's 38K for the 9.6 on Aquaman #1. I know people probably care more about VeVe right now, but
I was going to look up.
Just kind of looking ahead. Yeah, 38K for the 9.6. Biggest Bro says, yeah, Chris Coffee's pretty good. The bag smells like Louisiana, huh? Smell like gators?
Right? Yeah.
Smell like damn gators.
So you saw 38,400 for 9.6. There is no 9.8. So, but we've seen this before. Doesn't really do anything. If you care about today's comic, the 9.8 is 525. So if you're going for this, it's going to be a gamble. I might just flip. I may not go for it. We got Big A in the house. Good to see you. Just got on. What are the price predictions? So again, not a professional, for entertainment purposes only. I think because it's 5,000, going to be a little up. I don't know where we ended yesterday or on Tuesday's comics. I'm going to say probably around that 350 for the common. About the same on the uncommon. Rare, you might get your money back, maybe a little bit more. Secret rare 100, and ultra rare, I don't know, maybe 35, 45. What do you guys think in the chat? Maybe put what you think. Put what you think today's comics are going to be worth today on VeVe. But
yeah, I don't get in the business of doing price predictions for many reasons.
First
and foremost, though, I don't ever want to have to change my name from Monos. I actually have had to pivot from a name before, and it was a pain in the ass to fix everything on the back end. So I don't ever want to have to go to Mo Guesses or Mo Don't Know Shit. So I will say, usually, whether or not I'm going for it or not, I'm going to go for this based on the pure fact that I have gems. That's probably what VeVe expects. They're like, oh, they got gems, they'll go for it.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
Although I do kind of like the secret rare. Usually my barometer is the secret rare cover. Because I hate this rare and ultra rare. I mean, this is straight out of Sailor Moon. I don't know what the hell is happening here. But the
like
secret
more
rare,
like Xanadu. That's what that looks like to me.
I mean, I must be so old. I don't know what the hell that means.
But Olivia Newton-John. It was a crazy skating movie. But all right.
For a split second, I thought this chick in the white was feeling up the one in the black, but that is not what's going on here. She's actually just reaching out. I was like, man, why is she copping the feel on the cover, dude? But I don't know, I kind of like the cover. I mean, he might be grabbing his crotch. He might be getting ready to dunk an invisible basketball. I mean, we don't really know what's happening.
Yeah, you know, that's
But
right. He's like bouncing the ball between his legs. Absolutely.
he's doing like a backwards Michael Jackson moonwalk right now. Hee hee hee. But yeah,
It's
so
not a terrible looking one. I actually like the comic. It's a good looking comic, but you know what? I really don't care what it looks like. Is it a good story? Is it important to the whole, you know, MCU, all that stuff?
Yep, I hear you. And by the way, I'm not. It's not a knock on the artist, by the way. If anybody's like,
Oh yeah,
I don't
not
really.
at all. Not at
I mean,
all.
I have props to whoever the hell drew this because it's amazing. Even my stick figures are anorexic. We all know that. But I mean, these comics, there's no shot that I would ever go out and fucking go out of my way and get those. The secret rare though, I don't know. It's got that old fashioned look to it. I probably mess with it.
Looks pretty good. I think I couldn't even draw one of these straight lines. So yeah, I'm not going to attempt to criticize. I think all this stuff, people are like, oh, it's a comic. It's art. It really is art. It's amazing what these guys do. So
Well, it's not art really because we can't take it into VeVeverse apparently and blow it up and put it on the wall.
right.
So it's really just a small animated piece of comic.
Right.
We did not get the Discord set up yet, LD. We probably definitely should add that to the Google Drive
Yeah,
list.
it's on the list. It's on the list.
Game of Skype said should do better than yesterday. 2,500 less editions. Also a B tier comic. And Fromy, good morning, Fromy. Just want to say 50% only. 50% off only today to his only froze for fresh and exquisite VeVe feet pics. I was laughing internally trying to read that ahead of time. I couldn't even continue. Yeah, so only fro dot something. I don't want to get anybody in trouble there. That's where you can find the Fromy's new VeVe feet pics. Congratulations.
Oh, that's where. Wait, where are you reading that off of? Because I don't see that on the comments.
No, you're not. Are you disconnected from chat?
No. I'm still here. It's not in the YouTube. I see it on.
I mean, I'm disconnected from reality. Are you disconnected from YouTube right now?
The last thing I got.
I'll put it up here. I'll put it up here on the.
No, I got it. I got it now. I just went into the StreamYard. It was actually not on the live feed on the YouTube channel. That's really weird. Whatever.
Really?
Good morning, Fromy. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't see Gamer Skice is the last one I see. So, ahoy, ahoy, Denny. Good to have you. Yeah, Fromy, we got to talk to you about this VeVeverse thing. Again, I know you probably have an NDA or whatever, but yeah, at least privately, I want to know what's going on.
Well, that's not the best way to go about it when you know they have an NDA. Like, I'll hit you up privately. No, listen. They said it last night. The couple guys who did it, I guess they were talking about it and they had approval to, I guess, talk about it on Twitter in a thread or something. I don't know. It just seems very, very, very tight-lipped. But I mean, it seems like it's going to be fun. So, hey.
Hey, at least they're doing it, right? Like, we've given props to other projects that have actually started. It just, this one took 2.5 years. But if it somehow is better than it would have been if they put it out 1.5 years ago, I guess that's a good thing. I'm interested, and if it becomes big, it's probably going to have a nice little jump in the market. We might get a little bull run.
Yeah, and maybe this is why I felt this way for the past, I don't know, 30, 60 days. Because it's not even that we saw progress on VeVe.
Right.
I was like, we just stopped seeing these weird plays at, like, how to try to calm down the community, come out with, like, these weird AMAs or these weird pre-recorded sessions. Like, that just made it worse to me. And once they stopped doing that,
talk to them, right?
It's like one of my favorite sayings, modern sayings, is like, nobody cares, work harder, right? And like, it's true, like, nobody really gives a shit what you're doing if you're just gonna talk about it. Talk is cheap,
right?
So they just say stop talking. They freaking put their heads down collectively. And we talked about on Futters. It seems like ever since he had a conversation with Mark from HRO, because Mark is a very, very smart guy, and it seems like ever since they had a nice little chit chat, because they openly said they had a discussion, he might have just kind of told him, like, yo, this is kind of some ways you might want to go about your business. And David, you might have actually realized HRO's doing it right. People like them, so it seems like they might be kind of going down that trend line a little bit, and we're up the trend line at this point. Because I told you, man, just something felt different. And then logging into the site, seeing the articles on the page with the drop now, that's a nice little change, right? Like, I'm not scrambling for information, trying to see what the hell everything is. And
True.
I don't know, man. To me, it's just...
I will see.
It's a way better feeling.
I mean, they are implementing stuff. Fromy says VeVeverse is amazing, so
Good.
that's a good sign. I like to hear that. Yeah, I mean, look, they're starting to do stuff, and you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I've said crap about David Yu and the team, but what they've done
I
overall
still don't
is
trust them.
amazing. Well, right. Maybe we don't trust them because, you know, they're holding a lot of things close to the chest for certain reasons. Maybe we're not getting things that we should be getting. I don't know, but still amazing what they've done. I couldn't do it, so good for them for that. But I'm not afraid to criticize some of the crap that they've done. So,
Right. Well, I've
yeah.
never criticized the vision or the platform. I've always criticized the people and decisions
The
that they're
management.
making,
Yeah,
and
the
the way they
management.
kind of go about it. And again, just in comparison to other companies in a similar space, right? I know it's still an early space, but there are some companies doing it properly. And you know, again, maybe that conversation with Mark was nothing, but to me, it almost seemed like everything. And we kind of talked about it at the time that it really could put, you know, VeVe and David Yu maybe on the right path on the business, because we already know they got the IPs.
Right.
They have the IPs in freaking spades. I mean, you've got the connections. I mean, that's a given. But if you, you know, you can't run the business. That's why a lot of people grow these massive businesses in the world, and they have to sell because they get to a point where they're not equipped. Like, they were able to take it so far, and it's up to somebody else or another group of people to kind of bring it to where it needs to be, right? Is VeVe at that point? I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe not. Maybe they don't have to sell, but I'm just saying they had to do something, right? So
they need to do something.
no, they needed to do something, and I feel like I feel like they have.
They have. But I don't think, and I've talked about this before, I don't think David Yu is set up to run $1 billion plus company, which I think this can be. And so most people can't. I
was gonna say most people can't, right?
Yeah, most people can't. But there are CEOs that can do it. Some can come in and screw it up too. But it's his baby. He doesn't want to, you know, get rid of it. But sometimes you have to if you want it to get to that next level. And I think he's done a great job. He doesn't have to fully pull out, but he probably should be getting somebody else to be the CEO and kind of take over, who knows how to take it to the next level. But that's just me. I have no clue what I'm talking about.
Or if you're a good learner, and I'm not, you know, I mean, David does seem like a smart guy. I mean, he's done some dumb shit, but I mean, you know, he does generally seem like a bright guy, right? So, I mean, if you can just talk to the right people, right, and get the right information and have it click, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to throw a sports analogy here. Actually, you might not get it. Some people in chat might. But, I mean, a lot of times when you have, like, these quarterbacks coming up, and it's like, they were kind of, like, mediocre in college. They were serviceable, you know, and somebody even might take, like, Josh Allen, who was still drafted high in the first round. But I remember, as a Jets fan, I'm sitting there going, man, this guy has all the tools to be a top-tier NFL quarterback. And all my NFL buddies who watch college ball as well, because I don't watch college football, but I can still evaluate NFL talent because I've been watching it for my whole life. I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm like, this guy has the tool set. And he's like, I played for Wyoming, bro. These shit brown outfits and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I get that. I'm like, I get that, but look at his arm, look at his vision, look at this, right? So anyway, he comes into the league, gets drafted by the Bills after Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. It was a freaking disaster, bro. And he wants to get drafted, and he gets hooked up with Brian Dable, who winds up being his quarterback's coach and turning him, you know, fire the hip a certain way, right? And cock it, and, you know, if you snap it and look a right direction, turn your hip and your shoulder at the same time, and all these different, like, quarterback mechanics, and it just clicked. It's similar in business, man. Like, if you don't constantly try to evolve and become better,
that's what it is, right? You got to, by the way, real quick, guys, you better join the wait list if you want. You got, like,
definitely make sure you join the wait list. I'm not watching Hard Knocks because I don't actually have HBO.
Well, yeah, I do, but I've not watched it. I guess maybe that's something. Would the wifey like it? Does your wife like it? Because then I might be able to actually get her to watch it. We're always looking for stuff.
No, Hard Knocks is they basically pick an NFL team and they go into training camp with them, so I can.
Yeah, but I mean, still, that could be something she might like. I like stuff like that. I like documentaries and following teams and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, you might enjoy it then. I mean, I'm enjoying. Well, I will enjoy it this year when I get a chance to watch it. It's the New York Jets. They normally pick a team, and they kind of follow them through training camp. But away from the sports analogies that nobody really gives a shit about here, I'm sure. Yeah, it's in business, man. It's the same thing. It's just, you know, you always have to be listening. You know, like you always have to be listening, but you can't just listen to everybody because then you're gonna make, rushed, brash decisions that might not make sense. But you have to listen, and you have to try to just pick and choose what you think is the best, for the future to grow your company. In the case of like VeVe, and I really feel like they might have done that, man. Not on the Omi side.
So.
I'll never go. I'll never go down that road on the Omi side. But
I don't know what's going on there. But no. I mean, look, if they're doing it right, I'm happy. That's a good thing for everyone. I want it to succeed. Even we've said some things that we haven't liked. That doesn't mean we don't want it to succeed. It just means that we haven't been happy with the project only because of promises. They always overpromise and underdeliver instead of kind of doing it the opposite. So.
Yep. And the wait list is closed, ladies and gentlemen.
It is closed.
Drop will start in 3.5 minutes.
62% of the people on here are going for it, which is usually actually 65% is my normal. If you're 65% going for it, I normally go for it. What the hell? I'll do it. Knock on wood.
Well, you got to get selected first.
I have no doubt you'll be able to get one. I don't think this is going to be an issue of do you get one or not. I don't think. Hope not.
I don't know. You don't think this hype of the VeVeverse is going to bring in the masses?
Yeah, but did it do it 2 days ago? I mean, we still knew about it 2 days ago.
I know. I'm being facetious.
Okay.
Mario. Yeah, like Biggest Bro says, it is the Jets this season. Good luck, Mario.
Mustus, you might be right. It might. It very well could. Of course, I like how he says that after you can't get on the wait list. Right. Good job. That's smart. That's very smart of you.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to go for it. What the hey? Well, it's only 7 gems. By the way, why didn't they just make it 7 gems? What's the $6.99? I understand the mental part, but these are gems.
No, because you just explain. It doesn't matter if it's gems. Doesn't matter if it's freaking hairs I got to pull out of my head. It's still a lower number, which is mentally going to be more appealing to you.
I mean, if they don't know where to put that extra penny, I'll tell them where they can shove it. But I would just prefer that they just charge me 7 gems. It's not like, it's ever going to make a difference. But I understand that whole $6.99, $19.99 crap.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, good luck. You are SR. I hope so. $6.99 plus tax. Now, we don't pay tax. I don't pay tax. LD Live, you pay tax? Because I don't. Do you, Mo?
Walmart sales tactics. It's actually gas station sales tactics. I believe is where it generally started a long time ago. Well, I mean, we paid it. Oh.
No, I don't pay tax. I pay $6.99. That's it. That's all I get charged. Oh, okay. He's in no.
Well, I don't pay tax on the comic, but I pay tax and all that bullshit when I have to buy my gems.
You do? When you buy gems, you
well, I guess not through the web app. No, I guess only through Google Play.
Oh, you have to.
That's just their fee.
You have to pay the 30% fee? Because I don't. I don't have to pay the Apple fee. Weird. See, I've heard people have.
I buy gems on the web app. I never buy gems on my phone, but.
Well, I heard some people. I thought it was people in other countries that get charged the fee. And by the way, we got only seconds left, guys. About 30 seconds until you can find out if you got this. We shall see. Good luck. Hopefully you all get secret rares. On Apple, there's no fee, not on Google Play. This is why, again, I've said it. They need to get everyone to move to just stop selling on Google Play and Apple, or eat that fee for the first time and then get everyone to.
No, you can't. You can't do that because they need and David, you even talked about it
mass
on that
adoption.
Talk with Mr. V. No, that you don't fucking shit where you eat. And you don't piss off Apple when Apple's the only one creating the AR lenses that are gonna put fucking VeVe on the map. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't fuck with those people. So you keep them very, very happy. That is why.
All right, I got one. I don't know.
Hey, we've been selected. Any else?
All right, guys. I'm just gonna go off for a few and see if I can snipe a little bit, but I'm still here. Wait a second. I already hit the fucking buy now. Oh, hopefully that didn't fuck me or screw me. Huge L. Sorry, Fromy. Yeah, and this is the thing. They need to, they should be giving you everything. You're their biggest cheerleader. And they're
well, as much as I love Fromy, but I mean, probably more than anybody, but that's bullshit. No, don't go giving everybody. What the hell is this? Equal rights.
Well, I got a crappy number. All right, let's see if we can flip. Let's see what I can do. Which won't be much, I'm sure. All right, we got 6 on the market. We're down to 5 gems. I never get mine early, so I actually once I remember I was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy." All righty,
Am I gonna buy this?
do it. Do it. 1982, 5,000, 158.
I feel like if I'm gonna buy it, I can only buy it when it's at 14 minutes and 20 seconds. That would be the
That's where you
only
do it.
logical time. That's where I should. But now I'd have to wait till 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
So how many
Hold on.
losses? Because I can't see.
Biggest bro took a L. Fromy took a L, unless he was joking around. Then he says he's hit less than 25%, enjoying the weight. Oh, he said, I think that was what the fuck with an exclamation point. Denny with a what the fuck L. That's my boomer vision right there.
I should have bought that. I kind of hesitated. Never hesitate.
Those who hesitate, master say. Yo, you know what I watched last night? Before I went to bed? I actually wanted to make it through like all 3 of them. I told you I was up like an hour.
Yeah, you said
I started watching all the American Pie movies. I started with one, and I was like, man.
I need to
Yo,
go back
I
and do
forgot.
that.
I forgot how much of like pop culture in like the late '90s and even up until today. I forgot how much American Pie like affected that. That was.
Oh yeah, totally.
That movie was wild to me, man.
Fuck, I didn't get that.
Oh, BE smash.
Shit. It's 3-2-1 for 9 gems. I hope somebody in here got it, because if Andy189 got it, I'm gonna fucking scream. Oh, now my stuff's laggy. Oh, we got Dr. Strange. What's up, Dr. Strange? Good to see you.
Doctor Strange in the building. Got his red truck. Got his green truck. Going on, Doc.
450 is the floor. I haven't even looked to see what I got. I'm flipping. Oh, Nico 300 got my 321. You mofo. I thought I was actually pretty fast. Not fast enough. Yeah, see, it's already getting too late to get like a 3-digit that I can flip quickly.
Yeah, it's never too late to apologize.
That's right. Yeah, some of the pricing on here is not right. Like, if you want to get rid of these fast, man, some of these people really need to work on their pricing.
Oh, I thought I got number 64. I was like, oh, that's the number comic. 3039, chat. Yeah, well, that's par for the course. Now it's just going to be a common. Actually, it's probably going to be an uncommon. The one that nobody really fucking wants.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say that's what. Although for a little while, they were going a little above the common. Oh, fudgicles. Let's see here. Let me see if I even got mine.
Go a little above my nuts.
Nope. Don't have it yet.
Top of my Punisher comic. This thing going up yet? Oh my god, it's going down.
What is it at?
52. I'm about to buy another one of these. Not financial advice.
Yeah, I'd be careful.
Wow.
Down to 3, guys.
For an ultra rare at 51.85. This is a good comic. I'm like that guy sitting outside with a sign. This is a good comic. Changed my mind.
No,
Man,
I think that is a good comic.
There's like nothing listed. Man, and I feel like if you were able to blow these up or put them in like a displayable fashion, maybe even more so than the common. But the common is just, pure old school vibes, right?
Right.
I mean, this ultra rare is dope, in my opinion.
A lot
and
of people
obviously the
said,
secret rare is sick too.
A lot of people said they think that oh man, I'm not gonna get that way. I can go for it.
13 on the market. Wow.
Oh, I'm not gonna get that, am I? Yes, got it. Got 158. Now did I overpay?
Now we don't have to listen to bitch complain.
All right, so here you go, guys. Let's see in the chat. So I got it for 99. It's worth more. I want a quick flip. Let's see. Let's just try. Let's see if I can get 299 and let somebody else a little meat on the bone. Get rid of this quickly.
What number did you get?
The first mint.
Oh, you got the first mint. Nice,
yeah.
nice.
So let's see if I can flip it quick. We'll see if it sells.
Celebrate
It's probably worth way
goodness,
more than
come
what I
on.
put it up for.
Time to
$2.99.
celebrate.
But like I said, there's not many people that are actually spending in this market. I think for this comic, that's a pretty good deal. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get a lot of money on it, but I'm going to tell you how much I get when I sell it.
Wait, what the fuck just happened? Why is my shit auto refreshing? No.
Oh, yeah, and of course, I did get an uncommon for the one I got. You mother truckers. All right,
How
so
the hell did my computer's under attack right now. I wasn't even moving right there, Chad, and my shit just went to the market. It's like I knew what I was trying to do.
yeah, see, I don't use that web app. That confuses the heck out of me.
I mean, anything with more than 2 syllables seems to confuse you, but I mean, I'm kidding.
More than one. What do you
I've been watching 90s comedies, bro. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of picking on people back then. I forgot how fucking toxic we were. Jesus.
Oh, I love it. I love it, man. All right, so not selling yet. So let's go lower it again. We'll just keep.
You know what's
messing
really
with it.
bad? There was a point, dude, where I was going back and I was watching like Three's Company. I was watching The Cosby Show. I was watching all these sitcoms from like the 70s, the 80s, and shit in the 90s. And my girl was like, "Damn," she was like, "Your comedy is on point on a whole nother level right now."
Yeah, right.
It just bleeds into you, man. You get so used to it. And for me, it kind of takes me back, right? But holy shit.
Where the heck is my? Like I didn't even. It took forever to just even show up. Up there's Andy 198. Come on, Andy, buy it for me. All right, let's go cheap. I wonder what I should sell this for.
Andy makes you dandy.
All right, I'm gonna go 275. He's probably waiting to get it to put it up. See, now this could be, and don't buy it from me because I say this, guys, because I have no clue. But this is the type of thing that if you hold overnight, you could put it at like 500-600. Somebody might offer you some money for it. I don't suggest you do that, especially in this market. But back in the day, that was a for sure. You could get the first mint and it would sell. Now, I had bought a first mint on a really bad comic before, and even I was able to sell and make a profit. So I think that will happen here.
Yep, you heard the man.
Nobody likes my price yet, so I'm gonna just keep lowering it. If you're watching, I'm just being consistent, not getting greedy. Sometimes I'll list it a couple times at the price, but you really got to kind of lower stuff quickly. And somebody you'll hit their price and they'll buy it. Let's see. And the price is the floor is $380 on the commons. I haven't checked. What's that secret rare at?
Someone had it up for, was it 142? Yeah, 142 to 169. There's only 13 listed. Well, there was. I don't know how many there are now, but take a gander. Now there's 11 listed. 180 is the floor, so apparently people think 142 is a bargain for some guy grabbing his crotch and probably trying to cop a feel. I mean, this could be considered lewd content. But you're on VeVe?
Oh man, I effed that one up. Damn it. Didn't deserve a hit because it was my fault. I only get upset when I screw up, and I did the screw up, and I should have made it, and I hesitated or something. There's 176. Haven't seen 616, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sure somebody got it.
Oh, commons are at 350.
All right, I'm going to lower this to.
We do have the Palm DC queue opening up here in about 20 minutes. I don't know how long BE is going to join us for that one.
Oh, I can join for that.
Now, for those of you that might have been using, at first it was just Candy. Candy sent out an email. They were like, "Hey, here's a voucher code," so you were able to get like a 3-pack of the what the hell are they called? Like the Night Terror collection.
Yeah. Yep.
Now they're not going for much anymore. Actually, at first, my uncle got the 3-pack. He got a legendary because he's been on Candy, but he didn't have a DC account on Palm, so he actually made an account and he got a legendary. It wasn't like $35. And I guess in hindsight, he probably should have sold it. But
We talked about that. Yeah.
yeah. But what happened yesterday, which I thought was kind of wild, is I got another email from like DC Direct or some shit like that, like another DC site that I have an account on, and they sent me another voucher code. And
Really?
I was like, surely they're not going to let me redeem 2 different voucher codes, but they did. They absolutely did. So I actually wound up getting 6 of them for free.
And they're all worth $1.
Well, they're all worthless. I did get 2 epics, so long term, I mean,
I'd
who knows?
keep one and sell the rest. I mean, why
Well,
not?
that's the thing. I'm not going to sell it for whatever the hell it's going for. It's just, you know what I mean? Even if it's $5, I mean, I don't really care. Like, I'm not trying to be rude here, but like, why my ass for $5? Like, what can I do with $5? I should probably buy this legendary here for 15. I feel like that's a bargain. Honestly, I feel like that's a 12 because people are getting multiple 3-packs for free. Man, this is crazy.
Right. Well, that's the thing. And
there's only 44 listed on the market. So.
All right, guys. Drop it.
Are we both going for the Aquaman comic? Well, I already got mine.
I think I've got some money in there, so I got to decide.
It's worth going for, honestly, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but again, I won't do price predictions. But I will say that I would go for it just because I think it's a good comic, and I'd like the legendary. I'd like a shot at the legendary.
When do they have that open? That opens up at 10:30 to start opening the Chrome Gate craziness.
11:30, half hour before drop.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Epic is $2. That's what I'm saying. Like $2. Like there's just.
Oh no, there's
no shot. There's no shot.
That's not worth it.
I mean, when I first got it, I think it was actually like 25 or something like that. But yeah, maybe in hindsight. But I'm just like, man, who really cares?
Right.
Who the hell really cares?
I can tell you, nobody cares about this comic. I actually don't know if I'd be too upset if I had to hold on to this. I mean, I prefer to sell it, but I do like first mints and last mints. I saw somebody had 5,000 for 2,000, which I will not pay.
Yeah, let me actually go back to VeVe. Big A says you got to put my reading shit to the test today. Since you brought up you were watching old shows from the 80s and 90s, idea me some funny or die narrations of old shows. They're hilarious. Sounds like you'd be doing the editing. Yeah, I mean, me and B have talked about doing similar type stuff.
Oh, it sold, guys.
How much?
You bought it. I sold it. I made $101, 102. Let's see who bought it. I don't even.
And I get my co-hosting commission of 4.2%. What's that break down to, chat? We got any mathematicians?
I needed that too. That was a good 100 gems, guys. So I sold it for $220. I got 2 of 130. Bought it for $99.93. So okay, that was a good flip. Makes me happy. Lost money on the uncommon, but so there you go, guys. If you want to make money in this market, you can. I don't think it's worth waiting. But that person might make 500. But for me, I'd rather get rid of it and not take the risk. You're not going to get many Luke Skywalker things that are going to go crazy. So I just say take the money and run. So
there we go. 425 to Mo. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with fire.
All right, let's see here. By the way, I don't know. I'm not looking up. So thanks everyone for the congrats. Can you see if anyone saw 616? Because I've been kind of busy just trying to push that thing.
All right. I feel like that chick on Fresh and Fit who just fucking reads donations sometimes. All right, chat. This is your chance to shine. Any 616 viewers out there?
Nobody. Oh yeah, we forgot about the rebound. I'm sure there were actually a lot of wins on the rebound.
Shelby says, "Don't be cutting into my Texas Roadhouse money." Listen, me, BE, Shelby Cobra, my girl, Anonymous. We're all gonna get together one day, and we're gonna go to Texas Roadhouse because it sounds like we all go there quite a bit. So I feel like that would be a great place. Yeah, we go there all the fucking time. I actually convinced her to get takeout a lot because I'm like, I might just go home. Like, I don't really. Is your Texas Roadhouse crazy loud? Like they got all the fucking.
It's loud, and they do that dancing crap.
Yeah, they do the fucking dance with the peanuts everywhere. I'm like, fuck, man. I don't like peanuts, actually.
I do like actually now they're in packs, right? They used to be in a barrel, and they got rid of that. So
yeah, it used to be in like a big fucking metal bin. You just like walk by and fucking grab them. Yep.
So what I do is I take the peanuts, I break them open, and I blow the dust in the air. So I hope I get somebody with a peanut allergy. Just kidding. I don't do that, but it is nice. I'll take
in a video game.
Yeah. In a video game, right?
Yeah. So if you have peanut allergies in a video game, you're fucked around BE.
Yeah, right.
Face the facts.
I'm waiting for this guy to list the 158 for 1,000.
1,000. Then we're gonna sit there and we're gonna watch it not sell for 1,000 for like a year, and it'd be like, was it really worth it? Because you could take that 100 profit and you'll probably flip it into that $1,000 in a matter of weeks. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's the thing. If we really do have the Hulk coming up now, I've been trying to put away. Oh man, I've been trying to squirrel away some more gems because I spent a lot on stuff that just isn't moving. But I'm not going to get rid of it because I think it's worth a good amount. So. By the way, I know we kind of talked about this. I don't know in chat, a lot of times people have stuff they want to sell, but people don't know why it's worth something. I don't know how much we actually want to do this, or Mo wants to do it, but maybe if it's a slow day on comic or something like that, maybe we can help you guys move a comic that's maybe a special mint that you haven't been able to sell. Maybe you can make a deal on here through the chat. Just an idea.
Yeah, and again, for a hefty 4.20 commission.
Right. For like a donation, we might actually get a PayPal and a Cash App for now. Right?
Yeah, actually, I could probably flash my code up here. I have it. But yeah, we could do that. I actually just did it on the horses the other night. Like, all right, we have, what the hell is this comic? This is, we have Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 64. Gonna open up at 1 gem. Do I have 1 gem now? 1 gem now. Looking around left now, I got 1 gem, 150. Looking around 1.5 now, I got 1 gem now. Looking around noon now, I got 1.5 now. Looking around 1 now, 2. Gotta get 2 now, gems now. Looking around 2 now. Looking around.
Hey, you got some good practice the other night, didn't you?
Bro, I don't even think I was saying. I definitely would. I feel like I've gotten better. I was practicing actually yesterday a little bit in the car. But, dude, I did that shit the other night. I just started making like random bird noises and shit, and people were loving it.
Hey, Big A, I bought here. I'm going to try to flip mine if anyone wants to buy it. I bought the Secret Earth Thanos 1610. Now, Thanos is in a bunch of the different Earths, and 1610 is one of the Earths that he is from, the warrior. And I got a good price, and now the market is below what I bought it for. So anyways, if anyone wants my 1610 Thanos on here, make an offer. I want to sell it. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get no offers, but it's worth a try.
Boost just wanted to know if we're going to stream the McFarlane spawn drop. Is that 3 p.m. again?
Is that today?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe. Is that Eastern?
I'm going to have to go for it, actually. I got that Matic burning a hole in the wallet from the Batman sale. Oh, actually, I should probably check in on that. See how big of a mistake I made there, chat.
To not sell it or to sell it?
To sell it. Me and my collectibles, I think we pretty much sold it around the same time. So we'll see. I think he had a better mint number than me.
Honestly, I wouldn't worry about it. I think you did well.
I made like $800 on it on casino. Yeah. Remember, I've been spending that shit 10 cents at a time. I put $25 in the slots, dude, and my casino account's up to like 800.
Jeez, that's insane.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I know nobody in chat really gives a shit, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna take out the profits, and I'm gonna buy one of these $500 Rainmaker packs and get like a fucking $5,000 card out of here. There was a possibility. Awesome. I just keep basically flipping my way up from Batman to Rainmaker supremacy,
Oh, like the guy who starts with a paperclip and he works his way up to a Porsche.
Oh
Saw
yeah, oh
that?
yeah, I love that shit. Yeah, I love that
Yeah,
shit.
that stuff's, you know, one of these days, I'll do that. We got a
Oh yeah,
question
make sure you
here.
like the channel. Like the
Yeah,
video,
guys.
chat.
Yeah,
If you're on
that's
YouTube, like it. If you're on Kick with me, uh, there is no like button, but feel free to subscribe. We do have a subscription button. If you're on
interesting.
Twitter,
Yeah,
come over to YouTube. Come on over to Kick. I don't really know how to like link. I guess I could probably go to the cast itself right on Twitter and be like, hey, this is where we actually are, type of shit.
totally. By the way, here's the guy. He put up the let's see, where is it? 158 for 500. Which I don't think that's
Nice.
bad. He's not going
We
to
only got
sell
2
it now.
likes. 2 likes, chat.
That's
What is
all
this
we
bullshit?
got. What? And if you don't mind, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Mo's channel. We'd love
3
it.
likes. Now we're gotta start pulling a fucking an arcade. Like, you better like the channel.
All right.
Like
Don't
the video.
like it, we're gonna just end this thing. They're like, please end
Like it.
Is that what it's gonna take? I got 12. I see 13 now. So I think you just have to refresh.
Thomas might be drunk.
Yeah.
He might be hungover from last night. Yeah, he might just that 1 and 2 might be overlapping right now. It's all good though. I like 12. I like 12.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna see anything else here. Ooh, I always like 1,000, but I'll never pay for it. I did get the 1,000 Donald Duck Platinum, and I have the last mint for the Donald Duck Platinum. Those I'm pretty happy to hold. See, I think those platinum moments, and I own them, guys. So I guess this is considered pumping. So take what I say with a grain of salt, but I do think those are going to be, and I just missed a good snipe. I don't know why those are so low, but I do think those will eventually do well. So if you can get them on the cheap, if they keep going down, keep an eye on them. It might be worth picking up. Not professional advice.
Yeah, I mean, we do understand why, BE is very cautious, and maybe myself as well. Somebody asked earlier to pump something to theirs, and it is true. We do have the skin and bones effect, primarily on America Chavez, but it is, the data does prove our shit right here. I mean, every 7 days, which was when we did Futters back in the day, you could see the effect. You know what I'm saying? That back then it might have been more of the Mono's effect, because I was the only one that was really pumping it back then. But
true.
Now you can see when we started doing consistent skin and bones content, now it's more of a traditional, look, it almost looks natural, but it's really not. We all know it's not. Now, obviously I'm joking. It is up 70% on the week, 70% on the day, so it just keeps bouncing all over the place. But I only own one still, so if y'all think I'm really just trying to pump my bags, I do only own one.
Now I will say Vault. Oh my god, he definitely could pump the market. Dude, I remember
no shit.
Do you remember that Valdos briefcase?
Well, with great power comes great responsibility. He had to really be careful of what he says as a Fed,
So the
That's
Valdos,
right, pamp and tamp it.
the Valdos case. Remember from James Bond?
Yeah, so I really don't want to talk about people pumping shit right now. It's really not a look, but good.
Well, I mean, just he wasn't pumping; he was just talking about it, and I'm like, I got that. I got 1616 for 5. We'll see if I can flip that. So he was talking about it, and I'm listening, and he's, how he gets excited, and he's not really trying to pump it, but he ends up doing it, and I bought it. I think I paid 110, and it's like at $8. But even soon after, it was way down. It was crazy. But
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, not paid by VeVe, not paid or fucking endorsed by America Chavez. Okay, I'm just a very patriotic man, and I love America Chavez. I think she's disrespected. I love the mid-size. I think if they ever, get burned, that will really help out. I like the fact that she's the animation, I don't know, the lower end one, and I like the price. So yes, I will buy more. And like I said, if it pumps up because people are like, oh no, loves America Chavez, well then you probably wear a helmet on a day-to-day basis, and everything else is irrelevant after that. But I will buy some more, and if it costs me 45 to 50, then screw it.
Spider-Ham. Oh god, that whole thing.
I mean, Spider-Ham could be a good hold too, man. Again, mid-size. I mean, con drop. So right, doesn't have the CE tag, or no? Am I wrong on that?
Yes, I think it does.
Yeah.
I mean, are we going to be like Vault when the market did jump like in that December, January of 2021, 2022, where it was like, man, I should have held on to that. Da, 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 da. Like we may be in that position where that happens, but if you're flipping
I won't
and
be in that position because I
stacking,
don't sell shit. That's my point.
well, right, you don't sell shit.
If you're here to make a couple bucks right now, then yeah, you're in a flipper. You're a flipper mindset. Congratulations. But if you're gonna, but then you don't have the right to sit around 2 years from now and be like, "Fuck, man, why did you sell everything?" Because you had a flipper's mindset, so
Right.
you deserve it. And with your flipper mindset, again, maybe the way you do it, I don't know about everybody else. I don't speak for other people, but I talk to you a lot. And the way that you do it, you missing out on $1,000 over a 2-year span is not going to affect you because you probably took that X amount of profit and made more than that. So,
Right. Right. It doesn't like none of that.
idle
Correct.
money don't make money, right? So
I
it's
flip.
just
I flip to usually just buy what I want. Right. I've cashed out once actually. So this is all house money. Yeah. So I can take some risks and I like doing it. And oh man, there's nothing. I'm getting bored. See now, so on a day like today, when you have DC, flipping kind of slows down. We got Haas on here. Good to see you. Did I say that right? I might have said that wrong. I apologize if I did. Let's see. Yeah, that's called selling in my definition. I don't flip. I sell. I sell then to buy what I want. Like for instance, if I had gotten a couple good mints today and I made 200 and I still had that 158, I would have kept that 158 and just said, screw it, I'm going to hold on to it. So it just depends. It depends what I paid for it. If I paid $3 for 158, I might have kept it.
Yep. And real quick update, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost time to start your browsers. Get them open, get as many as you can. Load them up. Almost time for DC. Sorry, that was my little commercial interruption. Good.
I sell comics to buy collectibles, so that makes sense. I mean, whatever your thing is.
Yeah, well, and that's fine, and that's what I'm saying. I would never put you in my mind. I wouldn't be like, oh, well, you're a flipper then.
Yeah, whereas I don't think it matters.
The guy who turns his fucking camera off and buys things and sells them immediately, he's a flipper. He is a flipper, and that's great. That's fine. I love it. But I think at the end of the day, too, I mean, there are certain things that you can't pry from his fucking dead hands.
Right. Like my 777 Secret Rare VeVe logo, that ain't going anywhere.
I was thinking way bigger than that, but
yeah, well, you're right. I do have way bigger than that. Never cashed out, no intention. There you go, Ronnie Lotto. The person who I know who does that, who has an insane collection, is Casey BMW. He has not cashed out. I think he's at 85 MCP. I don't know. He's an insane collector, and I've had stuff that he's wanted, and I've had stuff other people wanted, and I won't screw them, especially if they want to do a set. I know Sergio. I think it was Sergio. Was it Sergio? He needed to complete a set, and I had something, and I made it so he could complete the set, because I do like helping people. If I have something that I don't really care about, complete sets. So I will do that. I've done that with Mr. V. We've talked about a few things too. To do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 10,000 comics, Ronnie Leto. Look at you go.
Sheesh.
And if VeVe makes it, if you want to, hand over just a few dollars to us, that would be great. Because he's going to be.
Oh, actually, hold on a second. Somebody we were talking about earlier with the McFarlane. It was, I guess that's at noon today too. Shit, actually. Oh boy. Hold on.
Lord.
If I have the same problem I had last time with the whole wallet shit, that was a nightmare. If I would have been streaming that live, you guys would have watched me lose my shit.
You would have seen me. Oh, he owns 3. I guess. Oh, Jayco's. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Ronnie Lotto, I'm trying to snipe and look up. So.
Oh, the unsigned blue is down to 98. There's my alarm telling me to get in the queue, which means it's your alarm telling you to get in the queue, chat.
That's right. I might just do a one window and see what happens. If I get it, I go for it. If I don't,
nah, open a few.
Open a few. All right. I normally
these things aren't selling, man. These signed blues are just not selling. They tried to, after I sold mine and my collectible sold ours. It was 900 Matic. People try to, let me, they're getting bought up. Let me just, bring them back up to 1350, 1500. They're not selling.
Right, because they'll delist, especially if they own a couple of them, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, back down to 1100. And again, with the amount of money I've already made off that profit from Batman, and I left enough money in there to go for today's drop, which I guess is the Spawn Gunslinger. Actually, I hope I left enough in. I don't know how much this one is, actually.
You have to see. By the way, guys, exactly what I said. Once it's time for DC,
I have to go for this drop.
Sniping pretty much ends on VeVe, so I'm done. I'm gonna turn this off. Oh, actually, I forgot I got to relist this 616 that I got, or the 1616. Let's see if I can sell it. I'll put it a little higher. I think it's worth more.
Our Toad is over on Kick, coming through with the follow. Appreciate that, brother.
Nice, thank you.
All right, minimal start, 58 minutes. Now, maybe somebody in chat can help us out here. Okay, 70-matic. I think I have that. I know with the last drop, we had the issue with the windows not showing up properly. Am I supposed to be seeing the pre-mint windows right now?
Ooh, I don't see you because... And I'm going to come back on now. Hold on a second. Let me get all this. All right, there we go. I have not pulled up my stuff yet, so hold on. Let me pull up a window here.
That's all right. Well, I was supposed to know thoughts on the weekend drops on VeVe. We did discuss it earlier on. We can go over it again. So we're getting the... Oh, what the fuck was the first drop? Oh, the Green Lantern.
Right.
Collectible DC. And then Sunday, I think a lot of people thought was either Wolverine or Weapon X, based on some David Hughes stuff, but it turned out to be the X-Wing. I'm not
going
to go for either.
They've not done well, so I don't know how that's going to work. Well,
see, I actually am a believer in vehicles for not only the VeVe-verse, but just because I actually really like the vehicles on VeVe. I go outside and I drive my little remote control DeLorean around all the time. And people, I show my people that the only thing they like on VeVe, they actually think that's kind of cool. But again, remove the phone, you know what I'm saying? And like give me some AR oak leaves or some shit, and I could just like walk around and we could do like races at the park and shit, or down at the beach. DeLorean versus whatever. I'll be sick, bro.
Were you the type of guy, because I think I talked about this in a video a long time ago, but I used to just get on Grand Theft Auto and I just drive around. And I'd go out and I'd take my, bazooka and do a few things and hop back in and drive around. Or I'd fly. I love flying around too.
Well, yeah, so driving in GTA for sure. But in GTA 5, they had a mode called, it was like Snipers versus Stuntmen or something like that. Oh, wow. And it was basically one team of snipers on a bridge, and then like two massive ramps, and they were up top trying to snipe the drivers, while the drivers were trying to like ramp up and then like wipe out the snipers on the platform. It was a really cool like little deathmatch type game. Yeah, it was really interesting mode on GTA. So, but normally I am a driver. Like, yeah, fuck around, do shit like that.
I love flying. That was my favorite.
I'm a sniper. I'm a sniper more than anything else.
Yeah, getting on the buildings and snipe. Yeah, that's fun too. I definitely done that. If I remember correctly, that was on Grand Theft Auto 5. That was like delayed years, because I remember wasn't it supposed to come out in like 2010.
Yeah, well, they wanted pushing it back. Yeah, well, they wanted pushing it back to hit the new platform, and it actually wound up. GTA, they've been doing GTA 5 updates and shit for so long. It's almost gonna span like 3 freaking platforms at this point. Because they're gonna keep it going too. It's absolutely crazy.
I mean, they keep charging money and keep it going, so it's working.
Well, they finally actually did like a graphic overhaul, which was needed, and they finally did like a map expansion after God knows how many years, 10 years. But I don't know. I'm always been more of a sports guy or a straight up competitive shooter. I love SOCOM, was my all-time favorite game. I played Madden competitively for quite a few years. I just prefer like competition atmosphere more than like casually just running around shooting people. But in my downtime, I do like to get on with some boys and cause a little ruckus. So. But yeah, is anybody seeing the mint buttons on the spawn page?
I haven't even gone on that. Because that you need Matic, right? Or can you buy that with credit card?
Well, see now, people tell me you can do it with credit card, but I'm pretty sure because I'm in New York. When I go to buy that shit, it doesn't actually let me. The only thing it lets me do is buy Ethereum, and the other option is grayed out. So I have to buy the Ethereum, then do all the conversions and shit. But there were people that you could just say you could buy it straight with a credit card. There's other platforms, other projects that I've been blocked out of again because of my geographic location, and I've used a VPN, but I don't really like to get in the habit of using VPNs.
A lot of them don't like it.
Well, my main thing is, like, if you're going to use a VPN, you got to be real smart about it and always make sure you're using that VPN. I just don't want to tip a red flag one day and be like, oh, he's like ping-ponging between, Canada, totally. New York, and, if you just consistently log in from Canada, they might just be like, oh, well, this motherfucker's from Canada, and just might happen to have, like, a New York ID for KYC purposes. You might just happen to, be up in Canada, so...
By the way, I only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 windows. I'm bored. That's all I'm going to do.
You going 8-gate? I like 8-gate.
8-gate works. Let me take these off on my other window here. I keep forgetting. I got this other monitor I can move all this crap over to.
Yeah, I need more real estate.
I was going to say, you got the third, or you're using your TV or something, right? Isn't that what you said?
Well, my third monitor blew out, so yeah, instead of getting a new monitor, I wound up getting an
adapter.
Yeah, a display link to HDMI adapter, which hindsight, wish I would have thought of that a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. I've done that.
I could have had a fourth monitor. But yeah, it actually works way better than I thought. The resolution's a little wonky. I don't know why.
Yeah, but who cares? For what you're doing, it doesn't matter.
I think it's a TV setting. Yeah, I mainly use it to just monitor OBS and like one of my chats.
All right, well, I'm waiting for that. Let me see if I can sell my 1616. Yeah, this is the problem. Once DC goes up, it's really hard to sell. Although I will say the Peter Parker's up to 430 on the common. That's blowing my mind. 360 on the uncommon, of course. $10 on the rare. That's good. $23.99 on the ultra rare. And $112 for the secret rare. Amazing. Wow, 51 tab gate. It looks like Ronnie. Yeah, not gonna. Yeah, he could definitely get it with that.
51 tabs. Damn. And he says, Danny OC said you've been playing Warzone with his kids lately. Warzone. I know I just said I love sniping and I love like rooftops. There's way too many rooftops in Warzone. That was my biggest gripe. The battle royale before that was Blackout. And man, that was one of the greatest battle royale maps to ever come out for any game, any shooter game. That map was so good, and then they ruined it. But yeah, I mean, I'm a gamer first, digital collector, NFT junkie second. I mean, actually, if you look at my photo finish account, you'd think otherwise, but.
Let's see. Ghost said he got 1976. So I think 1976 is when the comic started. This is actually from 1982, but I still think you've got value in that. Man, I don't know what you're going to get. I hate to give you, I always say try go high and come down from that. Man, I get not professional advice, entertainment purpose only, but man, I mean, you could start at 99, but in the end you might get 20, maybe 15, 20 is what I'm thinking. And if you got it on the drop, maybe you keep it. Maybe you try to get 100, and if you don't get it, just keep it. But if you need the gems, you might have to go down to 20, 15, but start it high and come down, but do it quick. And then maybe later tonight around dinner time, start posting again.
Ooh, I'm going to throw some game. Oh, we have a little bit of video game discussion in between it too. I like this. Danny said he's been playing the DMZs, which for anybody that probably has no idea what the hell is going on right now, a DMZ is kind of like, it's like Escape from Tarkov, where you go in and you get loot, and if you extract with that loot, you keep it. So you can put it like in your bank, and you can save it for a rainy day and try to come in all powerful the next time. So yeah, he is right though. Yeah, rooftops are now trickier. My favorite thing to do in DMZ's Denny is just rush the train, right? I know everybody does that. And then I pray for a sniper rifle in there if I don't bring one in. And I just camp on these radio towers, man. Because you can parachute off anything. So I just I snipe from the radio tower, shoot people, and I just parachute onto the train while it's moving.
I used to do Call of Duty, and I would just snipe. That was fun.
Yeah. I mean, sniping to me is always like you get into these like almost like ego battles. It's you snipe somebody once, they come back and like they might not even be using a sniper rifle right away. They might have like an M16 with like a 4x scope on it, which you can, headshot a sniper.
Oh, absolutely.
And they'll come back and try to get you again. I'll be like, nope, too quick.
Right.
No, too quick. And then like they'll come back, they'll switch to a sniper rifle. Next thing you know, they're really fucking pissed when they're jumping in helicopters, just trying to like bail out on top of you now. Oh, dude, I love sniping people, but people get so mad.
Yeah, well, people got mad at me for camping, so. In
Well,
that game. I feel like run and gun. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, shotgun, like Call of Duty. That's if you want to get a lot of kills, that's the way to do it in a video game.
Well, you gotta have a mix of both on it. Well, listen, if you're gonna play competitive shooters, like a game called SOCOM, probably most people have no idea what it is. It was an 8v8 military third-person tactical shooter, and it was very, very ultra realistic with like the map layouts and the guns. So we used to run these clan wars. Now, a lot of people might know of, game battles, right? From like competitive, video games. Well, game battles actually started off as SOCOM battles. And because it was so massively popular that like Halo crowds started coming in because there was like a little bit of an online Halo community with like XConnect on the original Xbox. You could do it through like a tunnel software. We used to do that. But we were the number 2 ranked fucking SOCOM 1 and SOCOM 2 clan on SOCOM battles and game battles. And I'm telling you, man, like, I would never move. I would get my sniper rifle and I would lay on my belly. And the other 7 team members, which is all basically rely on me for like my call outs. Okay, I'm GPSing you guys, basically like an overhead. All right, cool. You guys are safe. I got 4 on the left. You know what I'm saying? Sweeping from the right. I want 2 guys pushing right now. And the same like what people are saying in chat. Like, you got to have these guys working in kind of like in tandem. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to have like the sniper, the one camper guy.
Oh, totally.
What clan was I in? DXP. We dominated East 2 for years. And then I played, back then I sold weed for a living. So I played SOCOM like basically 20 hours a day, and I slept 4. So I had another West Coast clan that was called Flock of Seagulls, and we were like number 8 on the leaderboard. So I was actually in the number 2 clan and the number 8 clan. But we basically played in East 2 and West 1.
Flock of Seagulls, man. How many people? Well, actually, this might be an older crowd, but
yeah, FOS was the clan, Flock of Seagulls.
That's awesome.
Yes, real life you have to camp to snipe, exactly.
That's true. Well, in Call of Duty, I mean, people would hate me because I would have it set up. So if you try to go in, I had the shock charge, and then I had the mine would go up. I'd have 2 shock charges because I had all the people that would think they could run in there. So they get the 2 shock charges, the mine, and then they would be so pissed and they'd send me stuff like, "You suck, you're horrible, you're cheater." It's like, it is what it is, right? There's no rules in love and war.
Well, and the good old days, those were the days. Right. So back then, right, it was open lobby. So everything I just told you, you'd be infuriating the other team. And it was cross-team communications, not during the games, but like in between some of the rounds, right? You'd be able to, I think it was in between like that might have been actually SOCOM 2 and 3 where it was like multi-rooms. But basically going back into the waiting lobby, you'd be talking shit. And you had to hold the circle button to basically, you would hold the mic. There was no open mic. You had to like hold it and take control of it, dude. And it was, oh my God, it was comedy gold back then. I mean, people would be absolutely dismantled on the internet for shit that was said back then. And I actually never really took those I'm not really a low-hanging fruit type of guy. I don't play like the race card and like the sexuality card. Like,
oh, right.
I'm so good at just fucking with people like on funnier aspects of their life. Like, I just love ripping on people for that. So yeah, we used to have a blast with people, man. But oh my God, if anybody remembers those SOCOM fucking lobbies, oh shit, so good.
Open lobbies, yeah. I don't know. I don't game any. I mean, I did gaming. I'm not like you. I just kind of got bored of it. I did it so much.
It was paying my bills for a long time.
Well, yeah, if it's doing that for sure.
Like any Guitar Hero competition, if I was going to Guitar Hero, like anywhere on Long Island or in New York playing, like I wasn't even allowed back to most of them
because you would win.
Well, because it wasn't even like it wasn't even fair. Like it was at the point where my boy John was like, "Yo, they said if you want to come back this week, you have to do it like blindfolded, by sound only, you know, with your back to the screen type of shit."
You could probably still do it too, because I knew a.
Oh, I would still win. Yeah,
I did say I knew guitarists who could.
It was rhythm. I mean, I'm an actual musician. Like I grew up in a fucking recording studio, so tapping little plastic buttons, you know, wasn't. Although I will say this, and people will be like, "Oh man, like." If people are going to play Guitar Hero, you're not an actual musician." That's kind of bullshit, and I'll tell you why. Because my brother never touched a musical instrument, my little brother, until he saw Guitar Hero, was a gamer, was like, "Ooh, this looks cool, can I come try it out?" And then fast forward like 9 months, and he's asking my mom, you know, and shit to buy him a fucking Fender Strat guitar, you know what I mean? And then he joined a band, and like, you know, there are segues, and there are, you know, he did discover music and playing an instrument through that. But I mean, I was already I was a musician, but
I liked. Before we get, because I want to say something about Guitar Hero in those games. The Biggest Bro, that's a great idea. We should get some creators together. Certainly,
I would definitely be down for Among Us.
I'd love to have that, obviously on Informant, but we could get some do it and stream it. I think people would like that. I would do it.
We'll stream that shit everywhere, bro. Stream that shit to Informant. I'll send it over to Kick. Anybody else wants to stream that shit? Fuck yeah.
All right. We'll get it on our docket here, The Biggest Bro. Maybe we can DM about that, but that would be fun. So as I say, it's like people who say it's not, you know, not learning. I mean, I'm not a great drummer or anything, but the drums, if you did the pro, because I bought like way back in the day, I bought the
drums are the closest. Yeah, but drums are the closest representation, because you could buy a Roland digital kit that's the exact same thing as the Guitar Heroes. I mean, the only difference of Guitar Hero drums and real drums is the kick. Basically, it's like the quality of the drums themselves, where you can get more of a natural kickback from the stick on like a Roland kit than you will on a fucking Guitar Hero. But when it comes to left foot, right foot, you know what I'm saying, learning how to do hi-hats and time, that's actually the exact same. But you also have to remember that there was no drums for Guitar Hero for a very, very long time.
Yes, correct.
Guitar Hero 1, 2, and even up until 3, there was no drums. During Guitar Hero 3 is when actually Rock Band came out. Right. And Rock Band implemented the, you know, the singing and all that shit. He had to do a paradiddle. Oh my god.
I looked at a paradiddle. Yeah, I do paradiddles.
I see paradiddles in my fucking nightmares.
Yeah, no, I had the they sold it was an Eon drum set for Rock Band. I don't remember how much it was. It was like maybe 500, 400. I mean, it was a real pro, you know, it had, you know, everything, crash, hi-hat, had everything. It wasn't just the 4. And then now I've just got electric drum set. I'll just play for fun and just use the notes sometimes to remind me how to play the song if I don't remember it. But man, I love that stuff. I love the drums.
Wait, you have an actual, like, you had an actual digital kit, or the Guitar Hero Rock Band kit?
I know I have a real shitty electric drum. I actually had a better one before this.
Bro, you should use that as a MIDI trigger, because you could do some fun stuff with it through OBS. And I use now I'm using it through Adobe Character. I'm using my MIDI piano to do like animations.
Oh yeah, no, I could totally do that. I mean, it's not too far away from the computer here either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I had something. I actually took the adapter from the Ion, sorry, and I used that to control, because you got to have something that can trigger the drums on Rock Band, right? You got to have it and think you've got a real drum. So I've got that. I do have Rock Band for the real drum set, which I should sell, because they sell for a lot of money. Actually, I don't use it. I just bought it to use as a trigger, but they have clicks and stuff on Rock Band 4, where the old one, you could turn off the clicks. So you could literally just look at the notes and play your drums. On Rock Band, if you fail, it clicks every time you get to the fail part. It's quite annoying. So,
yeah, was there a free jam mode though? Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, no, there was, but the problem, what they did though, is because I use my electric drums and they're not really hooked up to the Xbox. If I'm drumming, and once it hits the red, it starts clicking every note, where they didn't have that on the first 3. So
My bad. I thought you were using like some sort of like converter or something. But
I do have a converter too. I have all that stuff. They had one for like 2 minutes that they were selling.
we had a double bass drum
Yes, that's the way to
adapter.
do it. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Because I can't do the fucking rapid fire double kick death metal shit, but my boy can. He's an insane drummer, man, and he was my metal drummer for like 20 years.
Oh, you gotta have the double pedal. Yeah, you
Bro,
gotta have that.
he would break. We had to always keep one or two spare Rock Band pedals.
Oh,
We
those
were always buying spares because he would crack them. Well, because he
yeah,
played.
I know, right?
I mean, he played on like a freaking $5,000 Pearl kit. Shout out to Sophia Grace over there on Kick, by the way. Come on over to YouTube. Informant. That's where most people are chatting. But yeah, man, like, dude, he was so used to playing on a Pearl kit that like, without even trying, he wouldn't do it like, maliciously.
Those things were
But it was just fucking. It would just be mid song and you just hear
crack. No,
and the whole thing just goes fucking flying.
As I say, mine was so duct taped. I had it figured out how to fix it, but yeah,
I would use CDs, bro. I would use old CDs, and I would break the CD in half, and I would reinforce each side of the fucking pedal because the CDs were like they'd have enough flex in them. You know what I'm saying? It's probably even DVDs at some point, but I think back then I was probably still buying blank CDs to burn.
Yeah, you probably were like to do DVD ROM, all that stuff. Yeah, I would do that. I would melt the plastic. I'd melt plastic onto the plastic to reinforce. I mean, I would just do it so much, and then I'd have to go buy another one. And then finally, that's when I got the Ion, which had a much better kick. It had a real kick instead of that crappy pedal. You could
right. Yeah, it was good times, man. Good times.
8 minutes here. 8 minutes until we got the drop. I'm just checking the market here.
God, our Rock Band parties used to be wild, man. I mean, some people were pretty good. And again, like, if our drummer was there and our real life bass player was there, like, it was cool. But then you get those nights where it's like random people show up, their girlfriends are there, they want to play, and it's like you're halfway through a song on expert, and the guy on the drums just like throws up his hands. He's like, "Can't do this." It's like it's like Run to the Hills or whatever from.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah.
Because that was on there, right? And you got to that certain drum thing where it got to the point where I had to actually jump on, and like mid song we had it down where he would jump off the drums and grab the guitar. And I would have to jump on the drums just to get us through the part.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
and I would jump back and then grab the guitar.
Parts in it.
Yeah, the breakdown on that was pretty insane on the drums. So, oh my god, that shit was wild though.
There's some stuff I can't do. Ministry. I mean, there's just some songs that are just I can't. Like I can start it. And
you know who got me the worst was the Dream Theater shit.
Oh yeah.
Dream Theater with their awkward timing patterns, and then obviously,
yeah, totally.
obviously, Tool. Tool's like what, like a fucking. Tool. Yeah, it was like a 6'4". They're all over the fucking place with their shit. Especially if you go to, oh my god, his other band. Holy shit, why can't I think of it right now? Perfect Circle. They're even more all over the place, man.
Yeah,
holy shit. So yeah, I struggle on those. But if you give me a Guns N' Roses drum track and a Ben Sevenfold drum track, even with the double bass, like that's right up my alley. Like that's pretty much just you know what I'm saying? Like, and throwing those freaking whatever, like crazy shit, man. Oh god, I miss drumming. I don't get a chance to drum anymore.
It's fun. Try. What about they have some of the. I mean, they're just tiring. As like Duran Duran or something like that. Just the same pattern over and over.
Yeah, that's just more. Bores me to sleep type of shit. I wouldn't play those at the time.
Yeah, well, they're just it's exhausting and boring.
Gus asks if I'm working on new music. I am. I don't know if I can. Actually, it might work. Hold on. It's weird when I'm streaming through StreamYard.
Because you're seeing different stuff.
Well, I know on photo finish, if I share the screen, that the audio is like fucking blasting. But I think. I don't know if they'll hear this. Well, I guess it just changes the windows around a little bit.
Yeah, they'll hear it. There we go.
Do you hear this?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they do.
I'll try to keep it somewhat lower. Yeah, so this is a new song, Clock Tower. Obviously, you can You can probably tell what movie I wrote, or I was watching when I wrote this, because I just did watch the trilogy not too long ago. Yeah, but my new album is actually called 81. It's like a journey through life. The opening track is like the birth, and then the outro is called 80, whatever. So it's got a whole theme to it. It's pretty much done. I really gotta buckle down and master. Yeah, it's been a while. Music is weird to me. Music fucks with me, honestly. It can put me in like a really, really good place, and music can put me in a really dark place.
I think that's true for all musicians. I mean, depending on what what feeling you're in and what you're doing, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know how loud this is. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully it's not super loud, but
good. I can hear it and I can hear you.
Yeah, I just want to put on something we can talk over, but...
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I see Ronnie Lido. I didn't know that about Pendulum. Those guys, I remember their show Bullshit. Wasn't that what it's called? Bullshit? It was a great show. I love those guys. Yeah, I like this song. When he played it for me, you sent it to me, and I'm like, man, I can feel the feelings that you're having making this song, It's a good song.
Yeah, this is actually a little bit of a different vibe, I think, from stuff I did on the first album. And even on the first album, I had so many people that were like, oh, let's try to make it like more commercially synthwavy type music, which I guess in the long run, it's kind of what it turned into, but I don't know, man. My whole thing behind music was I emulate all these with VSTs, like the old Rolands and the Korgs and the Tritons and, all these massive, like, the Juno is a big one. And... a lot of people, they take it for granted because they get a free fucking plug-in or a VST. Maybe they even pay for it. They spend like $50. Like, I actually grew up, man, at like 3-4 years old in my dad's studio, like falling asleep because he wanted me to be nearby when he was like, because he was a single dad, so he didn't want me like in another section of the house. You know what I mean? Late at night. So I'd pretty much have like my own setup inside the studio where I'd just fall asleep and then he'd, bring me into my bedroom or whatever. But dude, I would like fall asleep with my face on the keys of like a Juno. And I would like be making these noises and these sounds and like I would modulate my own sound. I was doing this shit at like 3-4 years old, not even knowing what the hell I was doing. I had no idea I was shaping a sound wave, but as I got older, I was like, man, like, so on this album, what my point is, I want to be a little bit more my original vision, I think, of what music is to me. And this song in particular, like B.E. said, he felt it. He felt, I guess, the emotion in the music. So that was good.
By the way, 1.5 minutes.
Yes, 1.5 minutes.
I just realized I don't have my credit card down here. And for some reason, it doesn't save it. So I may not be getting this. We'll see. I thought I had money in here, but I don't think I do, actually.
I also love playing like classical piano and like my dream is to own a grand piano. So a lot of times I'll just get lit and throw on like a grand piano VST of like a Yamaha, and I'll play for hours, man. Sometimes I'll record it.
Well, you can buy my parents' Steinway and Son for cheap. 1925. What did I say? It's not a baby grand. It is a little bigger than that, I think. I forgot what they call it. It's so cool. But I don't want it because I don't have a place for it.
Yeah, and I don't even want it. Like I said, I have a full-size MIDI controller right here with weighted keys. I don't really need a fucking full piano.
Right. Well, and in New York, it's hard to have one in your place. The space is a premium.
No, I'm on Long Island. How many times we got to go over this? I'm in the suburbs.
Yeah, but it's still this. I mean, it's still expensive.
No, trust me, we have plenty of space here. Maybe not in my house. But this was supposed to be some sort of like intro. I don't know what the hell I was doing it.
8 seconds, guys. Let's see what we get.
I grew up playing the violin, Ronnie.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because like there was no guitar. There was no guitar in a school band, and I refused to play the fucking piccolo or the flute. Actually, fast forward. To this day, actually, I can play the flute, the clarinet, and all them fucking reed instruments. Mainly because I wrote music in like band. Again, we were kind of like cool stoners, but also losers. We used to cut class, go get stoned, and then we we'd spend lunch in the band room, and we just write music. So we'd have access to like pianos and guitars and all that shit, and we just write music. And my band teacher would always be like, Mr. DeBar, he'd be like, yo, he's like, can you guys write the sheet music for this stuff so we could play it at like the spring festival? And it was just like, man, so it was like, oh, I don't know how to play the flute, man. Like, so I guess I should learn, how to, cause I can't write a flute part. So me and my boy Sean, we pretty much self-taught ourselves like how to play like every instrument that you'd see in like a high school band. But as a guitar player, violin becomes easier, viola becomes easier. But playing like saxophone, I played say alto. Probably my main instrument. Yeah, I was a alto sax player. That was.
I wanted tenor, but there was already tenor players, and they wouldn't give it to me. I got a 4-minute wait here. Interesting. So I should be able to get one.
I'm 27 minutes out, but I only opened up one queue.
Let's see here. I'm just checking. Yeah, I just did one on there. Should I go for it? Is it worth it?
I would. I think taking the $10 risk for the legendary would definitely.
Oh, 3 minutes
profits.
Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna go run and grab my. I gotta go find my credit card, so I'll be right back. Just give me a second here.
Oh, there you go.
I'll just turn this off real quick. All right, I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
This is gonna be the Skin and Bones TV show theme song. Chat. What do you think? Thank you, Denny. This just reminds me of like an old school 80s theme song, man. I always felt like it should have had like David Bowie on the vocals or something. Hey, what you doing? I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Some like weird shit, man. Yeah, that was like some sort of like criminal law show or something. Me and BE are fucking lawyers. But yeah, man, this is my life, chat. And now it's BE's life sometimes because he likes to join me.
Oh yeah, I'm here. All right, let me.
Right, B? Doesn't it sound like a buddy cop theme song for a TV show with Skin and Bones?
Totally. Where's the?
Or doctors? Yeah, it could be a doctor show. We could be doctors. Skin and Bones MD. Mad drops, yo. Ha!
All right, let's see what we got here. But I'm sure I'm going to get a crap mint. See if I can buy this. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't. Oh, wait, maybe I did keep this credit card.
I can probably lower this now that you're back. Ryan says reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite. Well, that's good because I've never seen that, so I couldn't even subconsciously steal it.
Yeah.
And I actually, my father told me this growing up when he did music. It's in my best interest to not listen to actual music. Now, that being said, I do have a lot of favorite bands and songs. But when I listen to music, I typically only focus in on the guitars or the pianos. My girl will tell you, like, if you're ever on a trivia show and it's like, fill in the blank on this lyric, do not fucking call me. Do not, because you will get some stupid ass meme answer that I probably made up. And I actually thought it was the real lyrics, so I will never know the lyrics.
All right, so there was a limit of one. All right,
yeah, it was there. Well, that knocks me out.
All right, let's see here.
That knocks me out then.
Yep, I got one. Not that I thought it was going to be hard to get one, but I did. All fucking 30 credit cards here. Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise.
Got to get my points. I got a credit card for everything.
Wheezy.
He's paying them off every month. Don't let that balance move over to the next month. Let's see. All right. So we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I got one. What am I?
Doogie Howser style, yeah. I mean, to be fair, that actually is the same exact, one of the same synthesizers in the Doogie Howser theme song.
Oh, sorry, guys. There we go.
Which I believe is the, shit, was it the chord?
Alejandro got the rare. I can never, my number never checks out right. Not quite sure why.
You must input the wrong information,
no,
sir.
I don't.
We went over
think
this.
So. No,
We went over this. It came up for you that time when I walked you through it and I held your hand. Like
Wait, I can reveal it now? Oh, to be revealed. Success story. NFT is minted. Check your collection. Well, we'll see.
I appreciate it, Denny.
Let's see. What did you say about my number? You think I inputted it wrong? I'm pretty sure I didn't.
We went over this. You couldn't do it. And then you found out you were piecing in the whole wrong string, and then we cut it down to the right string, and it worked.
And then it worked.
Like, see?
All right, we'll see. What was the name of the that website?
It was like DC3 Wiki Mint or something.
Okay, something like that.
Yeah, DC3.wiki. And they just go to live drop.
I'm gonna go.
And here you just paste your wallet. Now, like I said, for me, it just keeps my wallet conveniently selected in a pop-up box. That's why it's nice. And like I said, I did mint earlier, chat. If y'all want to see what I got, we got a. Oh, chat, I didn't get an epic. I lied to you. I thought I got an epic. I got a rare. I'll try. I got epics on the other fucking comics, the free ones. I got a rare number 46. Okay.
It's dc3.wiki.
It's just dc3.wiki, and then go to live drop.
Okay.
Yeah, you could probably get the uncommon in the marketplace, but I would assume maybe for less than 10. So, still 3,700 left. I mean, like I said, I'm not. Well, it's a limit of one, so it doesn't really matter what I want to do, I guess. But
right.
Take a little gander at the old Batman, see what they're up to. I mean, these things have just fucking. I mean, listen, they had a little bit of a surge early on. I read that top there at like, was it 25.5, and I was dropping my fucking crazy. I mean, again, I had mint number 116, which was my demise, but you know, I was dropping it like 1950, 600 below the floor, and it wouldn't go, and it sat there for hours before someone even came back to fucking undercut me, and it just came into an undercut fight, and then it basically got to the point where I was like, well, I told you how many times I tell you, I'm like, well, I'm just pulling it down at this point. Like, I put up for 19.5, someone undercut me, I went 18. I'm like, well, if they undercut me again, I'm just taking it down, so fuck you, right? Like,
that's what I do. I'm just like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, like, I'm just not, like, it is what it is. I paid 60, 70 bucks for it. You know. So, in the end, I felt like I did all right. They're back down to 1,100. I don't even think they've really sold. I think a really low mint, I think number mint 46 sold. For the signed. I mean, the black ones would sell. I would have never have let the black signed out of my.
If you had had that, you wouldn't have done it.
Not for the undercut that I did to get rid of mine. No shot.
Oh,
I mean, listen, my girl, my boy, these are the people that I would look out to. Where I'm like, what would be the public consensus on these things, right? And they're both like, blue Batman, like, you know. Even though if you go back to even like the old cartoons, right? Like live action rather with Batman. Like, yeah, okay, it was blue, but when people think of Batman, they just think of black Batman, bro. The way it goes. I'll write this shit up. I'll make this shit up. Now, however, I actually love the color blue. So I actually do like the blue Todd. But price-wise, I'll wait to pick that up.
What's it at now? You said it was what, 90?
Yeah, it was like 97 Matic. I think the mint was 70 Matic, but some people minted it for cheaper than that. So I would probably assume you'll get it for like 80 Matic at some point here. I mean, shit, it might even go back to fucking mint price, bro. Who knows?
Oh, just
not the black one. Not the black one, but
trying to do this.
Although it is looking like I preemptively bought the black one too, so that's all right.
Wait, you just bought it?
No. I bought this when I sold my sign.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, shit, fuck me, right? I fucking paid 219 Matic for this.
Oh, mother. I got an uncommon 302.
Sheesh.
Man, told you that's my luck on here. Ah, DC. I love you.
You still hear the music, by the way?
Yeah, I still hear the music.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
It was relaxing me. Otherwise, I would have been really pissed off that I got the uncommon.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Well, this is an unreleased song too, so you'll be able to use it as stress relief here in the next month or two when I finally get around to put the production on the out. You know how I am. I'm so fucking OCD when it comes to especially audio stuff like that.
Oh yeah, totally. If
I'm gonna spend the time to mix it down. Yeah. Like anybody can record shit. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody can take fucking even nowadays go to Fruity Loops or whatever and like you could throw something down. But when you start taking that and putting it in like an actual environment, whether it be like actual studio monitors, big speakers, and all these things, you'd be like, man, this really sounds like shit. Even if you threw like a quick, built-in compressor expansion, whatever, you throw a limiter on there. Yeah, it might sound decent, but man, you start like you gotta work. You need headroom, right? Like headroom. Any musician knows what headroom is when it comes down to like production, and you have to leave headroom. Most people will tell you like -6 decibels is good. I actually work more at a different scale back from like analog production was like 16 below because when you start layering things on top of each other, you start losing headroom too. So I like a nice solid mix. I like to be at -6 when I go into my post-production.
You're so above my pay grade on that one, but I trust.
I grew up, bro. I can build fucking mixers with fucking just some random ass knobs and wires, brother. Like that's how we roll, homie. Which does help me in the digital realm. Yeah. But
now you play so I like the drums, I like the bass. I do not play my saxophone anymore. Did you ever see, we probably can't play it on here, did you ever see those dueling sax? It was a tenor and the baritone, and they're on a subway. It's on YouTube. I don't know if you can actually play. It is the coolest.
I mean, just for the sake of your channel, I'm not going to play anything.
Yeah.
Potentially,
it could be potentially. Yeah. Somebody just videotaped it on the subway, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
They didn't know each other, and they just started playing off of each other, and everyone's like cheering them, and it's not very good quality. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, when I lived in San Fran, there was a couple guys like in downtown San Francisco where, one guy had a trumpet, another guy played sax, and this saxophone player in particular, man, used to play the most beautiful like love songs. You know what I'm saying? Like Barry Manilow shit, man. It was so good. Like, if you just sit there and you think, I like to tell people that, to be a good, should I say this on your show? I tell everybody to be good at playing the bagpipe because they're good at, sucking pipe and, squeezing sax. But, a lot of people can just blow into a saxophone or blow into a trombone or anything, right? But man, if you know how to work the lips and finesse the instrument, man, you're like making love to this thing, right? And the same goes for, saxophones. Again, I played alto. I think the question you were going to ask me, what is my primary instrument? My primary shit is guitars and pianos. But saxophone would probably be like right up there, as well as trumpet. We didn't have any good trumpet players when I got into 11th grade. And we had a bunch of, alto sax players. And he was like, well, collectively, they can play Batman. Because Batman was like one of the songs that we did in high school. Or maybe even might have been middle school, actually. We did the Batman theme song. I think Jurassic Park was the high school. So we did the Batman theme song. So they were like, well, when you got to like the bump, you got to have like the tight lips. You got to be able to fucking do that on a trumpet. And nobody could do it. So I never played trumpet before in my life. And I'm like, yo, give me a new mouthpiece. I just wanted a non-used fucking mouthpiece, right? I'm like, give me a new mouthpiece real quick. And I'm like, how do you play this note? And I fucking did it. And he was like, oh, you know what? You're the lead trumpet player, and collectively, everybody else is gonna have to fucking pick up the slack and play saxophone. So
well, because that's a totally different. You got to that you do. You know, with a reed instrument, you don't have to. There, you're doing. Your lips are doing all
right.
the work. It's like
a reverb.
Singing, right? You're like singing.
Right. You're letting it vibrate. You're
Right.
like, yeah, exactly.
Now, if you could do like Kenny G, I used to be able to do this where you could hold.
Oh, I was up there. Oh yeah, holding that note.
30, 45 seconds because he learned how to breathe.
Oh yeah, I can still hold my breath
yeah.
for over 2 minutes, and I've been smoking and vaping for fucking 30 years. So, you know, people keep running their mouths about, you know, the fucking science of fucking vaping and smoking. Good luck. But you know, I can still hold my breath for, again, I think like last time I tried was like about a month ago with my girl. It was like, I think it clocked in at 2:37 or some shit like that.
Dang, is this something you do monthly? Is there a reason why? I mean, now I feel like I should do it tonight and see how long I can do it for.
Well, yeah, because I feel like your lungs are a muscle, right? They're like, you should be able to work out your lungs, and the way I do that was through talking a lot, screaming a lot, music, but also, yeah, exercises, man, breathing exercises.
Well, that makes sense.
Almost putting myself to the point of like blacking out, where I'm trying to like force, you know what I'm saying, like hold it for so long, because no pain, no gain, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Relax.
If you don't push your body, if you don't push your body to the brink of exhaustion or passing out, I mean, how are you gonna get stronger, right? By just doing the same little 10% fucking workout? I don't know.
Well, whenever I'm watching like a show where there is like a diver or something who's gonna hold their breath, I always do that. Do it at the same time to see if I can, do the same thing.
Exactly, and that's how you should do it. You do it with them. Yeah. The difference is, make sure you have Shelby Cobra or somebody else nearby, because they have trained professionals when they were doing it on these shows and stuff. But
right, in case you pass out. So HRO,
yeah.
do we got LD Live Mo? Is there a lot of users in HRO? I don't know. Too bad Kobe isn't.
I mean, there's enough. There's enough. I don't know, like if you want an exact number. What I can tell you is that I love HRO. I've done very, very well in HRO, just to be fully transparent. I think, yeah, I've definitely withdrawn from HRO. A couple G's. I've never put a penny fucking in. But right now they have the new crafting. I always make sure you log in and get your quest points. But right now is the second set of the Superman crafting, which I did get yesterday. I got a shitty number, but it doesn't really matter. Because I will be crafting this at the end. But there's only going to be 500 craftable versions of the Superman. The other ones always had 2000s. Right. It was 2000 mint, and I don't really think they ever maxed out. But the Superman is going to be a legendary card, and it's going to be 500. If I can remember how to get here. Nope.
By the way,
God, I might have just.
Should we start covering the McFarlane spawn?
Okay, Predator. No, you're not banned. Yeah, we're going to get there. It's 1 o'clock. Is that when that starts?
Is it? We're going to be competing against Kid Arcade. Uh-oh.
Congratulations. If you like to talk about nothing but that stuff, I'm sure you'll have fun over there. Tell them I said what's up. Over here, we talk about a little bit of everything. We might talk about some red pill bullshit here in the next couple of minutes, depending on how long we're going. Right. I've been, man. I've been watching some shit, B.
I'm sure you have been.
Keep in mind, I work on the internet, right? So I get downtime. I watch debates and all this crazy shit to see what's going on in the world, man. And like, there's some wild, wild people being given a platform nowadays. Again, I don't really know how much people really go down that hole.
You can get lost in that rabbit hole.
Especially in this world. The space, rather. Yeah, so Superman. It's going to be edition of 500. I've already crafted my first 2 pieces. It costs it costs 7,500, I think, or 7,400. OG says red pill me.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Oh, I don't even mean on the conservative side. I wish that's what I meant. I'm talking about these young motherfuckers spouting like Andrew Tate rhetoric.
How I guess Vault, you're on your lunch break. How's it going? He's still waiting for the hot girl to come walk in that he's gonna marry. She's gonna come in any day. So how many of these were there? Does it say 500?
Well, this is the end craft. So once you get the 4 weeks of crafting, right? It was every 10 days or some shit like that. So again, I crafted the first two. I don't think they're really doing too well. I think the Hope work's going well, by the way. Volt, good to see you, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, so the Harley Quinn, she was actually up to 20, down to 15. I don't think my mint's actually that great on that one. But I have a pretty good mint on... I think I did this live on stream. I have like a number...
I remember that.
50...
Oh, yeah, you got 54, 52.
Like 58 or some shit like that.
Yep.
But, I mean...
Nobody's going to pay that much.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know if they've sold or were taken down, but it looks like I have to go back and look at the prices. Okay, no, actually, I could actually probably get... It's probably like 60, 65 bucks for mine right now. Maybe even 75. I might have to put that up. Yeah, maybe mine would sell. It was a better number. But yeah, man.
Chilling and eating tacos. Are those pink tacos?
Ooh. Oh, man, I love a good pink taco. Sheesh. As long as there's no, you know, fermentation going on. Because you leave those tacos out too long, brother, with no care. I mean, they can get a little fermented with that cheese, you know?
That's right. Oh, Lord.
But yeah, so if you haven't crafted your second piece of Superman, now's the time. I love HRO, dude. I can't say it enough, right? Like, I find it so hard to be negative, especially now. I guess now more than ever. I mean, first and foremost, wake up and look around you, chat. If you guys can wake up and get out of bed and shit like that, you're already ahead of the game, right? Because a lot of people in the world can't. But I mean, shit, man. Just like HRO with the random drops for holders. I mean, even like I said with VeVe, I've been saying it for like the past month or so. It's just different vibe, maybe because they shut up and went to work, and now it's like, man, cool stuff is kind of happening. I mean, for me, obviously photo finish, right? The skin and bone stuff with BE, the cryptoids. I mean, there's so many cool things going on, man. You know, a lot of positivity. But HRO, if you aren't on HRO, you know, you can get on, you can collect points every day, you can, I don't know, maybe if you're into like Batman, you can buy the 19th version of Batman that comes out.
Right.
Or you can try to just go back to first, you know, go back to the first set. I mean, go back to the first hybrid set, right? It's not that expensive, man.
Well, that might be worth it, right? Like if
the
you go
Batmans
back
are like a couple bucks.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
Man, they're cheap. Like everyone's selling them for $1, right?
I mean, well, you can't burn the hybrids, so these aren't really seeing the effect. But even Batman's gone up to $2. I mean, you know, I own 3.
Yeah, I was.
But yeah,
$2.
I probably have low. I know I have low mints on most of these, but
yeah, but are they even worth? Let me see if I can even log in here on my HRO.
Oh, they are. If not the money that me and my, I wish I could get a hold King Collector, man, my old homie from HRO, because he was the guy that just reached out to me on Discord one night. He saw me sniping Action Comics #1s for 10 and flipping them for like 150 an hour later. And we just started talking, and like, dude, we were dominating the low mints on HRO until these cocksucker bots showed up. Which is how I actually became cool. That's how I became cool with Gavin, though, so I got screwed on that, but me and Gavin are pretty cool now, so.
Oh, crap.
I like that.
Even know how to...
Also, it might be another guy, man. If I could ever set that up, I might have to bring him into the fold on that discussion, because I am working on it with Will and Ian to do a CEO with Mo Show or Skin and Bones if you want to do it with me. But basically, there's 2 CEOs on.
Yeah, the 2 CEOs.
Yeah.
I've got another one.
But I wonder if Gavin would come on, because that would probably spice things up a little bit too.
Yeah, like I said, we've got that stuff. I've got my guy that does the NFA. I know he would love to do it. Yeah, so I mean, we got a couple CEOs that we could certainly get.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but the point is, if we're gonna do it, we need guys with like proven things that have been doing this for time and time again, right? Like, I'm no disrespect to your buddy, I just don't know him. I don't know what his space is, but I know what Will has done, and I know what Ian have done, and the stories are very similar. That's why I'm very keen on getting those 2 in particular in the same room. They're also very big Miami sports fans, which, you know what I'm saying? You know how sports camaraderie can bring people together. Daniel C says, great stream, gotta go. Rain break over. All right, brother.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
But yeah, so
Abdullah, good
HRO, like I said, I
morning.
love HRO. I collect quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, shout out to
I did at the
Abdullah.
beginning.
What's up, man?
I've actually never scanned in most of my cards, so I probably would be pretty high up there if I did, because I've got a ton, but they're just not worth anything. So
Yeah. See, I mean, I acquired a 647 for $1.40, right? Now, back during this time frame, I think it's already still worth more than $1.40, current market, but yeah, I mean, with that mint, yeah, 100%. But back then, I mean, we were buying these things for $1.40, and the floors were like $12 to $15.
yeah, I
So
remember
for a triple
you talking
digit,
about that. Right.
you know, we were flipping these things. I mean, I guess commons towards the end, we were probably doing flips of like buying them for $1.50, maybe selling them for like $18.20, but like instantly. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
Okay. I'm pulling up what I got here. So I've got like 2 free packs of Wonder Woman Celebration Hybrid. I guess they dropped those to me like 100 years ago.
Yep.
I never even opened them. I figured why. Let's see what I got
Hey,
here.
look, number 5, I got a 406 mint on Detective Comics 38.
Oh, that's cool.
I also have 1047, which I mean it's 4-digit, but with an edition size of 51K, I mean it's still very, very low. I also have 1990.
Oh, that's a good
You know.
one.
So, and I'll call myself out on this, right? So I acquired number 406 for 15. Current floor is
What's it
$1.
at now? Nice. Good job. That was a good one.
But listen, I bought that after probably selling my fucking one of like 15 Action Comics at a fucking 15x profit. You know what I'm saying? So it was all within profit. When you start
Yeah, it
when you
doesn't
start
matter,
putting
right.
cards in your collection with profit, you cannot give a shit what happens. Or you really shouldn't, in my opinion. Like, the fact that I bought this, I'm like, I just want to have 3 of these low numbers. I made thousands, and I'm just going to hold on to them, right? And it's a very similar story
makes
with,
sense.
Showcase number 4. I paid 25
Do you
for
have
that.
the?
But I probably
do you have
was
the,
flipping a couple hundred. I have number
Oh
620.
yeah, I'm sure you were. So you're like, whatever. I've got that HRO Pioneers card. It's worth like 16, 17.
I do have it. I actually have a double-digit Pioneer car. I have number 98. So if anybody was born in 1998, they might be looking for that one day. You know what I'm saying?
Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm just running through what I had.
But
I mean,
I've actually had pretty good offers on that.
See commons. Yeah, from the first
But they won't get it
season,
from me.
I'm not doing very well. And I didn't put much in there. The digital exclusive, that's the stuff that I got some interesting. The Lantern Core. I mean, those are worthless, right? Pretty much.
I mean, yeah. I mean, those cards are probably better for you to burn, unless you have a low number and you want to just hold it
Well,
for
that's
a
the
long
thing.
time.
I got a lot of low mints, I think, on those.
Hell yeah.
Forever to let up.
Latuda wants to know, he's got a question, bruh. I got a Chapter 1 sealed 24 pack. Would you open it or keep it sealed?
Keep it sealed.
I would
Don't you
probably
think so?
keep it sealed at this point. Yeah, if you didn't open it by now, you probably missed the early pump on it. I bought one Chapter 1 box, 8-pack, because I'm a one box wonder, 1-pack wonder.
And
If
that
I
was
buy
your
multiple, I
mythic
get
one?
fucking hosed. Yeah, we got number 52 Mythic Joker. And I wound up selling the digital and the hybrid combined on that for like 1600, something like that.
Man. Yeah, that's pretty
And I actually
lucky.
waited quite a bit on that. I turned down higher offers on the digital side just to sell it as a collected set. Latuda, what's up, Latuda? What's up, Mohammed?
Hey, how's it
Latuda's
going,
coming over
guys?
from photo finish stuff.
Hey,
Sorry,
Glad
Latuda,
you
I beat
could
up
come.
on your horse again yesterday with Boy Named Sue. Boy Named Sue, by the way, win number 13 yesterday. Will be on the market soon, ladies, if you're looking for that stud. You want to get that Boy Named Sue juice going.
I've got
60
Hell
bucks, it could be
Jordan.
yours.
I've Hell Jordan Constructs fighter jets. I got number 1000. Is that worth anything? It's out of 1200. Too bad I didn't get the 1200. Yeah, I just didn't get on the common. I think I got a bunch of low digits like 38 and stuff like that. Yep, I never did well on it. I never really. At that point, I was just pretty much focusing on VeVe. So
I'm starting to see the buttons now for spawn, but I wonder if we're going to get the same issue we had last time. Oh, nope.
there you go.
Okay, so it looks like it might be fixed.
All right, so hold on. What
I'm
do I
probably,
go
not on,
to
I'm probably
for
not on this list. I don't think I'm on this list.
Oh, to get it right now. Gotcha.
But at least the buttons are up. Because I wasn't getting the button last time. Yeah, see, I'm not on the allow list. That's fine. I'll get it at 1 o'clock.
Let's see here. Yeah, how much is it?
70 Matic, which is roughly $48.
Not bad. Do you think that's of course, not financial advice? You think that's a good buy?
Wait, it's already been half. Fuck. Yes, I do. Spawn from Spawn's creator on his site. Yeah, I mean that like is this. The biggest, yeah. Even though I mean it's not the first Spawn, right? But I don't know. I just feel like it'll do all right. There's only 666 editions. I don't. Will we? I don't know if it'll show up in here or not.
I'm pulling it up on my screen. Oh, do I need to download something to frickin' do this?
I mean, you got to use MetaMask.
No, but I
that's what I'm saying. I don't know, like.
Yeah. Oh man, see, I don't like crap like this. I know I gotta do it, but let's see.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean,
well, I don't
even know what the risk versus reward on this is. But I mean, yeah, it's still a half hour for me to get on because I'm on in the public. I don't really think I might. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, I'm not even getting this, dude. Wow.
You are or not?
Oh yeah, it's not even going to fucking public. This is crazy. Oh, no shot. No shot.
Oh. Yeah, people are probably like, well, let's do it. Okay, here we go.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah.
No chance.
Wow. That is all the mint, right? That's not just what's being.
Oh man, I'm gonna install this McFarlane toy crap on my computer.
Damn. We don't have to install anything on your computer from McFarlane. You just go to the website. There is a McFarlane viewer, so maybe that's what you're trying to get.
That's what
I'll DM you the actual. Yeah, I'll just send you the actual website.
Oh, I see. I got it. Got it right here. Cool. Thanks, man. Alrighty. I mean, not that I'm gonna get it, but check it out.
Ain't nobody getting it at this point because apparently, according to this, it's fucking sold out.
Oh, it is sold out, man. Oh yeah, there you go. Total minted 666 sold out. Holy cow!
Don't fuck around with Spawn, man. I'm telling you. And look, I love the hat.
34 seconds. Wow.
This is like a combination of my top hat and the guy from Bloodborne. If you ever played Blood, you probably haven't, but like a Dark Souls type game on PS4. The Hunter looks like him.
Yeah, I agree with you, Vault.
Oh, 100%.
It's small communities rewarding those who are doing it, and they're making a lot of money by getting VeVe people to buy it, right? It's pretty much what it is.
Yep, stealing from Peter to pay Paul and Mary, right? Like it ain't no fucking different, just on a digital.
But at least they're getting the mint size, right? Right? That's how you have to do it. Oh, fudgicles.
Well, yeah, I mean it's pretty fucking hard to mess that up, in my opinion. So now I'm actually a little concerned. Well, because I do want the Batmobile. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So what do we have to do to get that?
I'm not too mad that I'm not gonna get this, honestly. I don't know. I don't know if BatCal is gonna have any sort of access. We don't know, But yeah, the allow is crap. I mean, it is kind of like whatever. I mean, I said it. I think I probably said it to Vault. I don't know, maybe even on like Night at the Races, where we talked about McFarlane, and I was like, man, for the $100, because we weren't doing fighters yet. I was like, for the $100, I could just order these toys online.
I know,
$150 of digital toys. Well, they were giving you like all the free digital toys and like a bonus for buying $100 of physical toys on the website. And I'm like, my homie Rick, he's a huge freaking, Spawn toy collector. I could have just sold them to him at cost and maybe even like took a few dollars loss and got all the NFTs, and I would have been on all these fucking allow lists. I would have been on all these fucking lists, yeah. because that's what it took. You would have had to get those and hold them.
And then you had the points to be able to get on.
Yeah, you would have exactly. You would accumulate the XP points. I would have had the Superman, the Batman. Well, I got the Batman anyway, but. And I was with Vault on that because he was streaming it. Like, I almost gave up. I went through Chrome. I went through multiple Chrome accounts. I disabled everything, and I saw what people were telling him, like antivirus and this and that. Like that was not it. But the only thing that did wind up working for me was, I had to go fucking Firefox through like an incognito page, and that was the only way it would actually allow me to mint. So like Chrome, no matter what I did, it was just giving me some weird routing issue through MetaMask, and did not fucking like it.
The comic from VeVe, it's at the comments at 460. It's pretty interesting.
Sweet.
More than I thought.
Rainmakers, man. Rainmaker shows are coming, by the way, chat. I'm gonna start doing some Rainmaker shit in prime time. My real life homie's gonna join me through like Google Voice or something. He doesn't want to be on. He's not internet guy. He said he will get on and talk fantasy football. Yeah, he said he's willing to just have the discussions that we have about the NFL and fantasy football online, basically, is what we're gonna do. So
totally.
He's not a dude that he doesn't even have a fucking computer with a webcam, I don't think, to be honest.
That's kind of odd these days. I mean, even a Chromebook has one.
Actually, I'm lying. I actually forced him to get a laptop not too long ago for his business. I'm like, bro, if you want me to come by your house and do shit at your house for your business, I'm not doing shit on my phone, and I'm not doing shit on your phone, because God knows what kind of fucking porn shit you watching on there. I'm not touching that thing, right?
Right.
Like, I'm always that guy who can fix things, right? So when people are like, oh, can you fix my phone? I have to like think about what that person does on that phone.
Absolutely.
In their downtime. Like, how grimy is this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, because people are fucking... Some people don't give a shit, dude. They take that phone and do all sorts of shit. But he actually bought a laptop, so he does actually have a webcam. But he won't do it. He doesn't care about people like that. He's like, oh, they're lucky to get to hear me talk at all, bro.
I'm just looking for... I forgot the other day. I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to put this in Discord so you can see it.
Any oil princes in chat? We're looking for a couple oil princes that want to donate for a 2023 Play Action Standard Pack. Low price of $499. I will not buy it with my money, but I will buy it with yours. So let me know. I mean, you're guaranteed at least 3 rare cards. And if you get one of these fucking Rainmaker... Yeah, well, I mean, the rare is no. But you're guaranteed to get a Royal, Elite, a Legendary, or Rainmaker. Now, that being said, if you pull the Legendary or Rainmaker, you're guaranteed your pack money back. If you pull an Elite, and it's like a kicker or a defenseman, you're going to be pissed. The Royal cards, you may be pissed. But if you get one of the first 5 mint numbers of the Royal, like if you get a Patrick Mahomes Royal number 2, they have a bounty going on. The top 5 mints for all the Royal quarterbacks will give you $5,000 bounty money instantly deposited into your DraftKings account.
Well, ain't that nice?
Yeah. Well, because they do that. That's like a big thing now with real card collecting. They do like pack breaks and box breaks. What's her name? Steph. She did one like on Whatnot. I think they do them. And that's what people do. They sell like tickets to parts of the boxes, specific packs. My homie Focus used to do it with Pokemon years ago before that shit was even like a thing. But yeah, so that's like a big thing now. But these packs, man, these $500 packs are
That's crazy to me. But they know somebody's going to buy it. By the way, I sent you my...
oh, they've sold a lot. They've sold a lot.
My awesome video that I wanted to play the other day. I couldn't find because it was locked up. So if you want to play it, I think it's like 2 seconds. It's
what are we looking at? I got a horse race coming up in an hour.
Oh yeah, no, it's Discord. My Fudweiser.
Hey, gotcha.
I finally found. Yeah, I was wondering. I couldn't find it because I was looking live, and I had it locked down because it had like no views. So I'm like, I'll just take it down. I think we played this once. Of course, it would have been better yesterday. I still can't believe this thing sold out. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to not be able to mint it. Could there be rebounds? Oh, no sound. Maybe there's no sound. Weird.
Ah, there is. It's,
Okay, it's not a big
everybody
deal.
knows what Budweiser is. Yeah.
Yeah, but I did all the voices. That's the best part.
Oh, is it your
Yeah.
voice?
So,
okay, hold on a second. We're just showcase. I didn't realize it was your voice. That's how good
oh
it was.
yeah.
I thought that was just
No, no, no.
professional.
Yeah. No, that was me.
Hold up.
So are there rebounds on McFarlane toys or no? Like they're gone, right? 666.
Nah, you want the rebound? Go to the market. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where you're finding the rebounds.
Do people ever like screw up and put it up for $1 like they do on VeVe?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure I should probably be monitoring it for some snipes, but I don't know if I really care enough. I spend a lot of time. I do snipe the Rainmaker market. I won't do it on stream because I'm not giving away any tips and tactics on that.
Yeah. No way.
I actually almost fucking did it a minute ago. I don't know why I can't pull this up now. I'm trying to pull it up in the fucking browser window with sound, but it ain't working, so. I fucking hate StreamYard, man. It's just so convenient, but...
Yeah, that's weird that it doesn't... I guess because your music is going through OBS, is that why?
Nah, it's because you gotta add the shit, share the shit. Now you should see it and hear it, I think.
Yeah, now I can hear it.
Yeah. There you go, that's all BE. That's his audition.
Why spur? Beautiful, man. There we go. I'm getting hired. Yeah, totally.
Wise. The old days.
Yeah,
I prefer the what's up? Those are my favorites.
Yeah, totally right. Unfortunately, I didn't run that through a filter. So what else do we have going on? Are we done? Like, is there anything else going on?
I mean, we've been done. We were done since the second we started, but yeah.
I feel like we got to wait this 2 minutes and 20 seconds just to see what happens on McFarlane Toys. But other than that, I think we might be done. Let's see here.
I mean, I got horse races coming up today.
Yeah, I probably can. I got to do stuff on the house.
I'm not probably not gonna sit around and do those anyway. I got the After Dark show tonight at 11 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
on my channels. We'll be doing that. One last look at the Skin and Bones effect on America Chavez.
Right.
Good job. Keep pamping it. America Chavez so hot. She'll be soaking in her seat. Another was that Morale or Mural?
Mural is what I'm assuming because he's an artist, right? So let's see. Yesterday, Mural meeting passed. Nice. Okay.
Ah, perfect.
He's a real artist. That's what you get. All right, so we got 1 minute.
I fake it.
25 seconds.
I fake it. Yeah. So
why? Because you think digital is an art, or?
Well, define. I mean, not AI. I mean, the shit that I make with AI would never be like,
sure.
look at my art.
Oh my God!
I'd be like, look what I made AI do. That's about it. But
right, but you can still manipulate in a nice way. Yeah, 60 foot by 24 foot. That's insane. Holy cow!
Nice.
Well,
if you ever need someone to fight on your behalf, let me know. Like, I'm Bonez, and I take severe umbrage with the size of this mural.
All right, we got 43 seconds. So what happens after the first phase? Who does that go to?
Well, no, it's over. Like,
no, I know. I'm just curious. Like, yeah. I know it's over.
It would have gone to public. Is where it would have gone at 1 o'clock.
Okay, so you.
Well, I guess 12:45.
Oh, it was 12:45. Okay, that's what I was trying. That's what I didn't understand. So.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Phase 2 was fucking okay. That was a 15-minute and public. Holy shit. Yeah, players with over 15,000 XP. Odd key community. So
does it?
Man,
if you hit that mint button, does it hold it for you and let you set stuff up, or no?
I doubt it. Not on these fucking platforms. Nope.
Yeah, but here we go. 1 second. Mint. I'm hitting mint.
Wow. Yeah, my button's blacked out.
So it's all blacked out. Oh, another 15 minutes to not win. All right. Well, that's great. Wonderful. Got me kind of excited, and nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I could always. help you out with that, Ronnie. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like taking actual art and turning it into a digital realm. Oh, these actually are fucking fire. It comes with a horse. What?
There you go. How much are they going for?
79's the floor, like 10 matic over floor. Well, these people minted it, I think, for cheaper.
Yeah, but if Ronnie, you've already done all the art part, converting it, although we were talking about having issues with what we want to do.
Oh, that's underwhelming.
That's definitely, I mean, you did the hardest part, right? Like, he made the actual art. What is it at? 600 matic?
Well, this is the fucking legendary. There's only how many of these? Only 66, and then 600 of the epics. So the epics, I really do like the fact he's on a horse. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know. Was that horse first appearance? Sick.
Hey,
that could play Red Dead Redemption.
As I say, you could play that, use that horse in PFL.
I could. I got better horses than that. Look at all these horses we got. The barn's growing, man.
I know.
Barn's growing.
It's worth $5 trillion.
Yeah, I'm not giving out that value on stream. Goodfella, that's the new guy. Cramden. Although, actually, if I said the value of my barn compared to what I actually paid for my barn, people would never help me out again. But it pays to be the only virtual horse racing caller in the world, because I pretty much hold people at ransom these days. Sorry, but not sorry. Goodfellas gonna be good. Cramden's gonna be insane. I got this insane A+ filly, which is why I bought Goodfella, because now I'm pumping out S-, fucking like 8.5, 9-star fucking really horses. Whew.
What about our
horse? Colt.
What about
even
the Dow?
Of one of these?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Did I never heard from Vault what happened to the our Dow baby?
I don't know. I don't know if it ever sold. I try to keep an eye on the marketplace, but I mean, I'm involved in. I mean, we from day one. I mean, I was very loosely involved in that. I kind of gave some strategic ideas.
Right.
But basically, it should be easy. Just rinse and repeat. Collect money, breed horses, sell horses. I mean, obviously, he's working. We're not doing night at the races. We're not doing any of that shit. So, what we could do, if other people wanted to do it down the road, we'd have to figure it out. Probably when like a offer system comes in, where if people in the DAO wanted to be a little more involved on a day-to-day,
right,
I would be open to moving one of the babies to my barn. You know what I'm saying? If instead of like selling it 1 month, they was like, well, we actually want to race a horse, and obviously, with his schedule, he's not doing it. Oh, he's still here. Yeah, so
Or another idea is we could set up a Patreon, and if you
because I basically relinquished my part. So basically, just collect it based on that. Yeah, I said a long time. My whole thing was just to get more people involved in the game.
Right.
For $50, if people are really crying about it, I mean, cry enough. Maybe I'll just send you $50 so you shut the fuck up. But like I said, I bought out 3 of my syndicates already. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, and I brought in new ones. I'll probably bring in another one tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, the whole point was there. If we were still doing our racing shit, obviously it would be way different. But
right.
Now it's just like, hopefully it's collect money, breed the horse, make an extra few bucks every month, right? If the market stops selling horses at profit, I mean, I don't know, maybe sell Joyride at that point, right? And just do what it is and walk away. I mean, put Joyride up at a good enough price, and I might just buy it myself and put it in my barn. But
he's got one. Let's see.
But I mean, like I said, as long as horses are still selling.
Well, I don't know. Did we sell? I don't think we sold it. Rugpool is my free horse. Let's see. It's retired. We had one that we all went in on, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, no. What I was gonna say is we could have something where, well, it might be hard. I was gonna say where we do some type of Patreon thing where we can have a level where we buy into something, and you get that as part of the utility. Just an idea, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah, I mean, that could work. I basically create like fractional where it's like each fucking like photo finish Skin and Bones logo is like equated to 10% of like a specific horse.
Right, totally.
Would be one. Yeah, I mean, that'd be one way to do it. I think Vault actually talked about doing that a while back with the Night at the Races stuff.
You're doing Night at the Races. What are we at on that? 350?
333. Oh, I'll just wait, man. Wait for people to step foot in the VeVeverse. Because they gotta realize they can't afford the other one. They're gonna realize they can't afford that, and they're gonna go right to this one. And this one right here is just gonna be fucking. Man, like.
What is 30,000?
You get out of this 4,500 range.
What's 30,000 on the full? I mean, how much is that in what's that, Crown?
It's like 375. Yeah, it's 375. Okay. 30,000 Derby. Yeah.
I mean, it's not up to me, but I'd say sell, but maybe lower the price a little bit to sell it. Because you were saying you didn't think maybe we get 300, 350
for a filly. Yeah, for a filly. Not necessarily. I mean, for colts. Yeah, I don't think. Well, see, the thing about Joyride, this is why it was good, because Joyride actually has very high preferences. So any horses that she spits out are gonna be, I think, almost max preference. He goes the right way with it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, he's definitely, you know, I'd probably just get, as long as people are buying. I mean, if you guys go a month and it's like, or two, and it's like, oh, nobody bought him, you know.
And lower it.
I mean, the other thing we could do outside of that is if people really want to try to keep it going. Let me take a look. Joyride is a kind of fucking horse is Joyride. I know I have her saved here somewhere. It was Joyride. Joyride is a. It's a right turf firm, so I mean, in theory, actually, this ain't gonna happen for quite some time. But we could pump out babies on, you know, and this is actually when I probably would take a part in any proceeds, because I have Goodfella. So Goodfella is a 3-star, 2-star, 3-star S minus. And if you actually match that with Joyride, with these preferences and my preferences, yeah, you'd pretty much be looking at potentially a 9. Now, you probably wouldn't get 9. You get 8.5 stars out of 9, just because this would probably come up a half. But obviously, I had to put on the market for 50, which would cost 60 with the fee. But if it's breeding with Joyride, obviously, I could just always kick it back to the Dow as a rebate because it's my horse. Right. So, just like when I breed with my own horses, it only cost me $10, right? So. That's why I bought Goodfella, because I had Moana with my Swats. I can't remember these names anymore. The one I won on, yeah, with fantasy football. Me and my homie won this Watsana, which was a really good A horse for breeding, and we got mad lucky because the first 2 months of breeding, we got A+ fillies with one of the best horses in the game, Balloon Arch.
Oh, yeah,
I won the first virtual Kentucky Derby. So now we have an A+ filly. We got 2 of them. Swanson, a little bit worse, half-star worse. But the next time we breed this A+ filly going up, we might get a 9-star fucking S- out of this motherfucker. So that's what I'm saying, bro. And he started for free. My homie Ricky is incredibly fucking lucky.
Right, that's
because he got Watsana for free, and this motherfucker got 2 fillies, 8-star fillies for free. That's
and then you're ready to go to the races, right? You got all the crown you need. All the horses, if you sell one, right, and then you can breed and.
Yeah, well, I've been selling, and you know, I'm like I said, I do have 5 syndicates still, so I do, you know, have 30 horses. I got 5 syndicates, but when it comes down time to it, and I retire Goodfella, that's an S- with fucking 8 stars that I'm pumping into 1, 2, 3 A or A+ horses, which is going to guarantee me A+ or S- every month for $30. I'm getting that. Fucking going forward. Well, once I retire this horse. So again, that's where like the long-term plays come in, like how I'll be producing horses for way less, right? But if Goodfellas is on the market and Joyride hits them up, why wouldn't I send back that original? I mean, I can't send back the full 60 because third time gets their cut of, you know, 20%. But I could always send back the original cover, you know, on the stud. So
yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll get that.
And it does match. Thankfully, it matches.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I actually didn't realize that.
Well, I'd be game. I guess we'll talk to Vault and the other owners and see what we can come up with.
Well, just understand that then I am coming back in for a cut. Like right now, everyone's doing their breeding. I'm not touching. I don't want any of that. The only thing I really is Joyride. If I ever sold Joyride, maybe I'd give a shit about the profits back from or anything back from that. But realistically, I'm no part of any of these babies, but we start using Goodfella and they get sold. Well, you better add an additional
a sweetener on there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
If it's gonna get sold, if it's to race for the Dow, obviously I'm not.
I still feel like
get a
selling right now is the best way to go until we can get, unless we can, breed a couple at a time and maybe keep one every month and then sell one. So.
Well, for the Dow, the best thing to do is definitely sell them. Like I said, because no one's around to even race them anyway.
Exactly.
But on my end, if I sell horses to make $200-$300 I don't even need right now.
Right.
What does that really do me when now I have to go outside the barn 3 times at $60? Cost me $180 to breed those 3 fucking horses, whereas I spent $240 for this insane blood horse, Goodfella. Like, why the hell wouldn't I do that? So, like, once I breed it 4 times, I already got my money back. And I don't get to sell those babies, and they come out fucking females. I'm making like $1,500 a month.
Well, that's what if we can, that's kind of the thing I want to get to. So,
yeah. Well, I don't know. On my end, that's what I do. On the Dow version, I mean, that's, again, I don't know.
I hadn't been really
obviously with him working and all that stuff.
Right.
But again, I mean, it's just, we're in an after vault world. We know how it goes. If he's not around doing content and running races, I mean, it just seems like breeding and selling is the best option, not trying to build a fucking horse empire. I don't understand how that could be done. That's all. But either way, make some money every month, you know what I'm saying? And so you can't make money anymore. In worst case scenario, I don't think anybody's in for more than what, $50-$60? Maybe, I don't know, maybe with the breed, $70. So if people are really crying about that, write me a strongly worded letter. If you can convince me, maybe I'll just refund you myself. But really shouldn't give a shit, because that's fucking peanuts in this world.
No, that's peanuts in this world. I think we're good on that. At least I am. So
yeah, but if you are interested in photo finish tonight, 11 o'clock, or actually 10 o'clock, sorry, races start at 11. We'll be live 10 p.m. with After Dark, free racing. They'll be juicing up the pools and all sorts of crazy shit going on. Come on over, say what's up. VE, what's up with you for the rest of the day, man?
Oh, just work. I got work on the house, work on stuff here. Lots of fun stuff. Not at all. I'm not looking forward to it. So this is a good break, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get going here and just start working, do the real stuff.
Yeah, it is almost 1 o'clock. Normally we try to wrap by 12:30, so we don't endure the wrath of the Cobra. But today we had to be a little bit longer today.
We had a couple extra things going on, so hopefully everyone enjoyed it. I didn't bore you. I was kind of a little off on the side looking at some other stuff, so I apologize for that, but lots going on here. But guys, definitely thanks for coming by. It was fun having you. Mo, did you put your link in here? Or I guess just go to his Twitter and you'll get all the stuff that you need. I'll retweet it.
Yeah, just Mo knows. You guys know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Peace out, biggest bro. Vault still here. Ronnie Lido, shout out to you, man. Latuda, Mahada, my homie from PFL. And everybody else, LD, Mustapooses, there's quite a few people here today. We appreciate you. Abdul, Denny C,
coming here for sure.
Gus Hall, everybody. I know Captain Obvious was here earlier, but we will catch you guys on the flip. If not the flip, on the next drop zone.
For sure. Peace, everyone. Thanks.